Hello, good evening. My name is Richard, and this is Over and Over and Over Again. And tonight it's going to be the watch along the Arsenal women in Champions League action. It's the third game of the group against HG Koge. Not really sure what to expect from them too much. They're doing well in their Danish league, of course, but we don't really know too much about them, if we're totally honest. What to expect is an artificial pitch. If you saw my video yesterday, I did do a brief preview of this game with a little bit of information that I did find about it. We have got some team news for you for Arsenal. I'm just going to get that for you now. Excuse me, I've only just got in from work. It's been rushing around to try and get here in time for kickoff. But anyway, there's been a few changes to the Arsenal team. So starting in goal tonight, it is Lydia Williams. She started in goal today. And then at right back, it is, as it was on Sunday, Noah Moritz is right back. The two centre backs, we've got Williamson, of course, obviously always in the team when she's fit. And Simone Boy as well gets a rare start for her. And left back tonight is Steph Catley comes in there. The three in midfield, Frida Manham, of course, what you would expect. We've got as well Leah Walty. She's also in midfield as well. And also Jordan Nobbs is there. And then in the front three, we've got Nikita Paris. We have got, when I can find her picture, we have got Vivian Miedemeier starts for the first time in a while. And also as well, Caitlin Ford. So Beth Mead has been rested for tonight. She's on the bench along with Katie McCabe, Kim Little, Ira Butchie, Anna Patton, Wilbur Moy, Zinsberger, the other goalkeeper Cole, and also Taya Goldie as well. So that's the Arsenal lineup. In terms of Koge, they've gone with a 5-4-1, quite defensive looking formation. Clearly damage limitations for them. I'm sure we'll see how that's going to work out. So in goal for them is Kayla Markey, she's American. The back five, it's Emma Farage is at right back. The three centre backs are Selma Svensson. We've got also Laura Pedersen. We've got Isabel Obey. And then at left back, it is Sinya McVarden as well. And then in midfield, we have got Maddie Pakone. We've got, let's have a look, who else have we got in midfield for them? Sarah Jankowoska. We've got also, let's have a look. You have to bear with me. I'm not too sure about these players, actually. Somebody who I haven't actually got a name for. Hang on, let me just find it for you. Sajewicz, and then Flo as well, and up front is Kyra Caruso, of course, a player that I did feature in my video, so I'm glad she's playing. So they are your team lineups then. Not really sure what to expect from Koge, as we said. Don't know too much about them. They're doing well domestically. They did lose their two group games in this competition so far, 5-0 away at Hoffenheim and then 2-0 at home to Barcelona last time out, which was they played well in that game. They caused Barcelona a few problems. It was only late on that Barcelona sealed that victory. So I'm expecting a difficult game. We've got a little bit of I wouldn't say an understrength team. It's still a very strong team, but a few changes from the WSL team, and I'm sure we're going to be able to put in a good performance tonight and get the victory. I'm just in the middle of cooking something to eat as well after getting in from work, so you will have to excuse me. What I will do is I will be back in 2 seconds. I just need to go and check on that, so I will keep you entertained in the meantime with a little bit of music.
around the ball to describe Arsenal as Barcelona light ahead of this. He's made one change to the 11 that started the 2-0 loss to the real Barca on match day 2. Gary Fitzgerald misses out through injury, replaced in midfield by fellow American Lawrence Savage. It's a really young side with an average age of 22. One of the most exciting talent, 20-year-old Cecilia Fleur, who made her senior debut for Denmark last month. 450 Arsenal fans here who will certainly add to the atmosphere. Lots of locals have come out as well. How the Kia side have captured the imagination of the local public. They are an incredible success story, the journey that they have been on, only founded in 2009. Now the two captains, Russa of Kia, who is an Irish international born in America, and he's hugely experienced England international Jordan Nobbs. Seen her performance is rather restricted this season by an ankle injury. She's glad of the start tonight. Jordan Nobbs, 11 years she's had at Arsenal, won 12 trophies in that time. Neither Toby Eagles yet recently travelled with the Arsenal squad, but both were expected to be fit for this weekend's North London derby. 6 changes from the 4-0 win over West Ham in the WSL. Ingham Williams, Catley, Nobbs, Balti, Lidemar, summer signing Simona Boyd-Ferguson, a Danish international who is back on home soil tonight and lines up alongside Leah Williamson, that we expect to be a back four for the Gunners. Well, nights like these seem like a different dream for Kia. Only until very recently, the speed of their progress is scarcely believable. But they're here on merit and enjoying every minute of it. And learning on the job.
How you doing? You have to bear with me. I'm just getting myself sorted out. It's been a bit of a rush. The teams are out anyway. And I say we did go through the Arsenal team before. There's quite a few changes from the other night, actually. 4 or 5. Arsenal wearing the all lime yellow kit tonight. Kim Little's not in the side, so Jordan Nobbs is captain. And Koge in a blue shirt with black shorts. Actually, no, it's dark blue, isn't it? Dark blue sleeves. And Arsenal will be taking the goal to our right in the first half here at the Capelli Sports Stadium. Artificial pitch, of course. Quite a big crowd in, actually. By the look of it. It does hold 4,000. Gary's in there. How you doing, Gary? He says, come on, Richard. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Indeed, we just kicked off. Arsenal in lime yellow, Koge in blue. Arsenal taking a goal to our right. Looking to make it 2 wins in a row in this group following a 4-0 victory over Hoffenheim in the last game. But Barcelona found it hard here a few weeks ago. They did win 2-0, but it took them a long time to break them down. Barcelona on the attack straight away here on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, the ball almost broke. It's Frida Manham. Almost break to Nikita Paris, but Arsenal won it back again with Maritz. Now Jordan Nobbs plays it back to Maritz on this near side. Now Nikita Paris, but actually the pass was overhit. Again, Arsenal not maybe adjusting to the pitch. So not able to get the ball to Paris there. And it's going to be a goal kick to Koge, which the American goalkeeper is going to take. She goes along towards halfway. Leah Williams is underneath it. Jordan Nobbs in midfield. Slightly heavy back pass there towards Boy, but she plays it back to Lydia Williams. So Boy again over on that far side. Finds Catley, plays it in to Leah Walty. Back in the starting lineup, of course, this evening. And that's back with Lydia Williams, midway inside the Arsenal half. Plays it up the far side. That's a good ball, actually. It's a really good ball. It was Caitlin Ford there, jumped in. Played through to Frida Manham. Just ran away from a little bit there. It's not too far from home, is she? The Norwegian. And of course, Boy playing at the back, of course, comes from Denmark, so she'll feel really at home here, even though maybe not quite on this artificial pitch. Catley currently with the ball, plays it infield to Leah Williamson in the centre circle. She drives forward into the Cougar half. This is good play from Leah Williamson. Switches it over to that far side. That's a good ball, actually. Finds Catley again. Plays it into Miedemeyer. Good play that from Jordan Nobbs on the edge of the penalty area. Just managed to keep possession. Dinks the ball in towards Nikita Paris at the far side. The Cougar defender clears it away. Already the game's got this pattern of Arsenal pressure. Cougar sitting deep, trying to maybe look for a counter-attack. Steph Catley now plays it infield to Leah Walty. Dinks the ball over top towards Nikita Paris. Is she in? No, the ball runs through to the goalkeeper. Doesn't look like it's holding up on this surface at all. The pass is going to have to be accurate. We've got Vijandra in the chat. If I can get a comment up. He says, hi, Richard, not able to see the whole game live. We'll watch a rerun of the game with your commentary later. No, thanks, mate. And Tom says, evening, Rich, you come into the cup final. Yes, I am. I'll be there at Wembley. I've got my ticket already. Looking forward to it. Got my train booked, hotels booked, everything. So, yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be a great game, isn't it? Against Chelsea. Tom says, yeah, a good pass if it just got through. Yeah, I think we just need to adapt to the pitch a little bit. Again, a pass there, slightly overhit, and it goes out of place. So on grass, that would hold up, and we need to adapt. Barcelona found it difficult. And we've had all the possession so far, but you'd have expected that anyway. But Cougar now coming forward themselves. Caruso plays it into the box. Good defending that was by Maritza. Came across to get the ball away as Cougar there threatened an opportunity there for the first time actually in this game. 4.5 minutes played. But Arsenal now trying to come forward again at the other end. But Cougar deal with that pretty well. It's a long ball. Easily cut out by Boy. And she finds Leah Walty. Rich is in a lot of space on this near side. Leah Williams can find her. Instead, she plays it central to Captain Jordan Nobbs and gets it back again. Back to Leah Walty. You know this Arsenal team are going to have patience. They always play with good patience, don't they? Miedemeyer now wearing gloves. It is cold. She has mentioned before she needs to wear gloves in the cold weather. It's a good turn this from Caruso on halfway. But Miedemeyer comes back there doing her defensive duties really well. Tom says, there, see there. Me and Lottie with some of my friends again, we're in block 112. I'm in block 108. Not that far away. You'll be a bit more behind the goal. I think we're near the corner flag. It'll be good though. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game, isn't it? Let's hope that Arsenal can win the first trophy of the season. There was just a shot there from Caitlin Ford from about 20 yards, just over the top of the crossbar behind the Arsenal fans behind that goal. Of which there are quite a few, actually. I'm assuming most of them will be Scandinavian based. Jordan Nobbs there plays the ball forward. This is good play from Arsenal. Caitlin Ford now down that far side. She commits a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Koga or Cougar or however you want to call it. Tom says, yeah, it's like watching the old Barcelona sometimes, how we pass it about. Yeah, no, it is. It is good play. You know, we play some good football. I like the fact that we are very patient. We keep plugging away until we get the goal. And then we'll keep plugging away until we get another goal. But we have on a free kick, which Jordan Nobbs takes. Plays it square to Noel Moritz. Now to Nikita Paris on this near side. She'll be desperate to score after a couple of misses at the weekend. She did, of course, get a great assist as well. That's a lovely ball again. Paris is in this time. Oh, that's a good save by the goalkeeper. She came out quickly, dived at Paris's feet there. It's quite a tight angle. It was a good opportunity for Arsenal. It's a lovely ball over the top from Williamson. Paris was onto that one. Good running behind the fullback. The goalkeeper's come out, done well actually. And the goalie did well. And it has gone out. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. First corner on this near side. Can we get a goal from this set piece? Catley with the ball. It's a good corner. Comes all the way to the far post. Scrambling around the 6-yard box. The shot comes in again. Fired in there from Jordan Nobbs. It hit a wall of blue defenders. And it has now gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on the far side. That was the first real opportunity there for Arsenal. I think it hit Goldberg there. Blocked it. That was good play from Arsenal in that. Put the pressure on. It was 2 efforts from Boy. It was actually Williamson with the second effort. Hit the defender. But then Arsenal coming forward. Paris cuts inside. Plays it to Leah Walty. Catley now on that far side. Looking for, try and find an opening for Arsenal. She's forced back to Leah Walty, and Catley gets it back. It's a good ball to Caitlin Ford over on that far touchline. Oh, nice nutmeg there. She's inside the penalty area. Defender comes across. Lovely play that was from Caitlin Ford. Nutmeg the defender. Burst into the penalty area on the goal line. But the defender came across there and was able to clear it away. That was good play this from Arsenal. Relentless pressure. Ball comes into the box again. It's a back header from the defender. Could have gone anywhere. He's gone just wide. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. Your sense of goal's not far away. And it's a corner to Arsenal on this far side. I think Catley's going to take this again. Short this time. To Manham now. Jordan Nobbs with a cross to the far post. That's a good cross. It was Boy coming in. Simone Boy at the far post. Trying to get a first goal. It spills back to her again. She couldn't direct it goalwards. It's gone out for a goal kick to Koge. Terry's in the chat there. He says, "Evening, Richard. Sorry I'm late. Only just got home." Yeah, I've been running late myself. I managed to make the kickoff. He says, "Hi, Gary." Scott from the Red Cannons in the chat. How are you doing, Scott? Thanks for tuning in, mate. He says, "Rich, for your information, dislike button count is going tomorrow. So I won't bother keep disliking you." Okay, mate. Yeah, cheers. Nice one. And Terry says, "Evening, Scott. You lost, mate. There you go. Good stuff. Good to see you guys in the chat, actually, tonight. It's been a total hectic afternoon for me. Managed to rush home from work. Well, rush home. I got home at the normal time. But, yeah, obviously pushing for getting everything done in time. Tom says, North London Derby, Saturday 1:30. Indeed, it is. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be a great game, isn't it? I will be covering that live, of course, on the channel, as always. I'll be doing a preview video as well. Probably release that on Friday. And, of course, it's a women's show on Friday as well, isn't it? We'll have the panel in, looking back on the West Ham game, looking back on this game as well, and obviously the North London Derby to come. And then, of course, the second game against this same opposition next week at home, of course. So lots of stuff going on with the Arsenal women at the minute. So loads to talk about on the Arsenal women show. That'll be Friday at 7:30 with the usual panel. That's going to be a good show. Really looking forward to that. So please join us for that if you can. And I say, obviously, coverage of the North London Derby as well. It's at the Hive, isn't it? It's not at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this season. It was, of course, last time. But it'll be a good game anyway. So crossing to the box, looking for Nikita Paris. But again, slightly over, hit that cross. Paris couldn't quite go in there, but it was a cross from Caitlin Ford from over on that left-hand side. She's playing left of the three attackers, Miedemar through the centre, and then Nikita Paris over on that right-hand side. There are a lot of Arsenal fans behind that goal, actually. So I'm not sure if they're local Scandinavian Arsenal fans or whether any have made the journey across from London. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of them behind that goal. Looks a big crowd, actually, and I say it holds about 4,000. There's probably 3,000 in, I would say, looking at how busy it is all around the ground. Good to see. And obviously, Cougar are enjoying their Champions League debut, looking for their first points as well in the competition in the group stage, of course, and their first goal. They lost their first two games without scoring, as expected. You know, they are the underdogs in this group. But we played them, I say, twice now, and we need to get the 6 points. Tom says there apparently 450 away fans are already there. There you go. It looks like a lot behind that goal. Great stuff from the Arsenal women fans. Hopefully, there'll be a good atmosphere at Wembley in a few weeks as well for the cup final. That is going to be a great day, I'm sure. We're making a weekend of it. We're going on the Saturday and coming back on Monday. So looking forward to that. But a lot of football to be played, of course, between now and then. You know, these two Champions League games are some big WSL games as well. Not, of course, not forgetting the North London derby, as you mentioned, on Saturday, which is going to be an absolutely brilliant game. That definitely looking forward to that one. So Arsenal now again keeping possession here. 13 and a half minutes played. It's been all Arsenal possession. There's just been one or two brief counter-attacks from the hosts on this artificial surface, which Arsenal are still finding it a little bit tricky at times. But Leah Williamson isn't there. She glides past the player, plays it to Frida Manham on this near side. That's a good cross from man to the far post. Oh, it was going to fall for Miedemar. Goalkeeper gets it. It's put back in by Caitlin Ford towards Nikita Paris. Can she turn in the box? She can. Surely that's a penalty, is it? The referee says play on. No, she's given a penalty now. It was a foul on Nikita Paris. It was number 13 for the host. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Cecilia Flea who gave away that penalty there. A foul on Nikita Paris. It was a clear penalty. I think the referee, first of all, was going to allow the play to go on because it did fall to an Arsenal body. A great cross from Frida Manham at the beginning of that move. In the end, it fell to Caitlin Ford. Nikita Paris showed good feet in the penalty area. It was a late challenge on her. The referee actually straight away gave the penalty. I thought she was waving play on. The ball did actually fall to Frida Manham, who went to shoot, but the referee had already given the penalty. Obviously, no Kim Little tonight. She's not in the team, so it looks as though it's going to be Nikita Paris. She seems to be struggling a little bit for confidence. This could be a big moment for her, actually. If she can put this penalty away, it might boost her confidence. So it is Nikita Paris here to give Arsenal the lead from the penalty spot in this big Champions League group game. Important game for Arsenal to win. It's going to be Nikita Paris. Can she score from the spot? Oh, it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Wasn't a bad penalty. It was a good height for the goalkeeper, though. It was in the same corner where Aubameyang put his at the weekend when he was also saved. And it was a save. I was a little bit worried about Nikita Paris taking it, to be honest, because she hasn't looked the most confident in an Arsenal shirt this season, to be honest, so far. I was a little bit concerned about that. And she has missed it. Carol's in the chat. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in again. She says also Denmark, weirdly, has quite a big Arsenal fan. No, it does. That's what I'm saying. I know all Scandinavia in general does, doesn't it? So I'm guessing a few will be quite local. Terry says, is Tobin Heath back or is she still injured? No, she's still injured. I think they're hopefully saving her for Saturday's North London derby. Carol says a penalty it was. Terry penalty getting. Unfortunately, it wasn't scored, was it, by Nikita Paris? I don't know why Miedemar don't take penalties. You know, it always surprises me. A goal scorer must be confident to stick a ball in from 12 yards. But anyway, Tom says they're great save. It was a good save. I do feel as though it was a comfortable height for the goalkeeper to save it, but it was a good save. A very good save, actually. Yeah, you see the replay of it. It was a decent save, but I think Paris made it easy for her. It was a good height for the goalkeeper. You've either got to go low in the corner or high in the top of the goal, and she didn't do either. And although it was, the goalkeeper had to dive to her right-hand side to make the save. It was a decent save, but anyway, didn't quite happen. Tom says, yeah, it's going to be a great week. Cup final Sunday, Barca at the Emirates the Thursday, then back for Southampton at home on a Saturday. Can't wait. Yeah, no, it's a busy time, isn't it? It's great stuff. Terry says no, obviously, for the penalty. And Cameron said, agree, Keats. Yeah, the confidence has gone, hasn't it? And Terry says, yeah, we need her to start scoring. Yeah, we do need her to start scoring. I mean, we definitely do. But for some reason, It's not happening, is it, for her, for one reason or another? She's not quite settled in, or I'm not quite sure what it is. There's something missing from her game since she's come to Arsenal, and it's frustrating because we know she's a good player with a lot of quality. Just not quite happening for her. And I think that penalty there kind of sums it up, really, doesn't it? I don't know why she took it, really. I don't know. Maybe she's down on the list as second choice penalty taker behind Kim Little, of course, who would normally take them. And she very rarely misses, does she, Kim Little? Let's be honest. Very, very cool penalty taker. But anyway, we've missed this one. It is still 0-0. Could be a big moment in this game. An early goal would surely have opened Cougar up. They're quite happy to sit back and defend at this stage of the game. You can probably understand why. They don't leave themselves too open, do they? But an early goal for Arsenal would really put us in control, and it would mean they'd have to open up at some stage, surely. But anyway, they've got a very defensive formation, as we said before. It's a 5-4-1. And yeah, not quite happened for us so far. We've dominated the possession now. Maritz again down this near side, gets the ball back from Paris. Paris again inside the penalty area, pulls the ball back towards the edge of the box to where Miedemar was, but the defender read that. It has come out to Leah Williamson. She plays it back into the centre circle to Simone Boy. Now Leah Walty just inside the centre circle, dinks the ball over the top again, looking for Miedemar, but again, the Koge defence clears it, but they don't do very well. Paris wins it back well there on the edge of the box, but they scramble it clear, do the Danish side. But Arsenal again coming forward down this near side. Noah Maritz, can she get there first? Defender comes across. Is that a foul there? The referee says no, and she's given a goal kick, I believe. It's a firm challenge, that actually, by the Danish defender on Noah Maritz, but it's just been given as a goal kick. And it is still 0-0, 19 minutes played. Actually, it's a free kick's gone to Koge, actually. Bit of a strange decision that. I thought the defender came across Maritz, but anyway, it was given the way of the host, and it was a goalkeeper that took that, played it up the line. But Arsenal again pick up possession with Simone Boy. She finds Steph Catley out on that far side, plays it in to midfield. Leah Walty. Maritz is here on this near side again. She's been a good outlet. It's up the line now to Nikita Paris on this near side. She'll want to make up for that penalty miss, I'm sure. She finds Manham and she finds Leah Walty. Now it's gone over to the far side to Steph Catley. That pass there looking for Ford was cut out there. It wasn't a great ball actually from Catley there. She rather telegraphed it. Tom says there, shocking ref. Yeah, I thought that was a foul. Should have been our way. But anyway, we have got possession again over on that far side. Ball comes into the box there from Leah Walty. It's headed away under no real pressure there by the Koge defence, who can now launch a counter-attack. Can they? That's a poor ball, actually. And Leah Williamson can pick that up. If Koge are going to pose us any problems, they're going to have to find better passes than that. And Arsenal again are picking up some comfortable possession. Now Simone Boy plays it square to Leah Williamson, just coming over halfway now, plays the ball in towards Miedemar, into Miedemar's feet. She tried to turn it over to this near side, but defender blocked it, but she's got it back. Miedemar plays it square to Leah Walty. Again, it's relentless Arsenal possession, but so far we still await the breakthrough. Caitlin Ford now, that's a good ball to Noah. Is she going to try and get a shot away? No, ball maybe just pulls her behind her slightly. Good ball in there from Leah Walty. Miedemar played it back to Manham. But again, Cougar have managed to get it clear. It's certainly a tough nut to break down. Barcelona had the same problems as well in the last group game here at the Capelli Stadium as well. That's a good ball from Leah Williams over to that far side. This is a good play from Arsenal. Caitlin Ford now just inside the penalty area. She's held up briefly by the defender who manages to get the ball clear, actually. And it has gone out again for a throw to Arsenal in the Koge half of the field. It's going to be Steph Catley to take it over on that far side. She just throws it into Leah Walty. Again, the Koge team's got 10 players behind the ball. It's just Caruso forward for them. Now Leah Williamson coming forward. That's a good ball into the box towards Miedemar. It's a good header and a good save actually from the goalkeeper. Another good save from the Koge goalkeeper. That's twice now. Keeping out the penalty as well. And then that was a good header from Miedemar. It was a lofted ball from Leah Williamson. Miedemar was about 12 yards out, flicked her header backwards. It was going into that corner of the net. The goalkeeper read it well, got herself across again over to her right-hand side, clawed it away for a corner. Good play this from Arsenal, dominating this play. Jordan Nobbs now with that corner in, crossing, sorry. The goalkeeper comes and punches this time. And now this could be a counter-attack for the hosts. This is a good run, actually, a really exciting run, but it was Simone Boyd there got back, and it is going to go all the way back to Lydia Williamson. But there's an exciting break there, actually, from the hosts. They are going to need to do a bit more of that. Carol says, oh, yeah, it was close to that header, wasn't it? And Terry says, is it a plastic pitch? It is. I think it's an artificial pitch. It's not probably not plastic, is it? These days, it's, I don't know what it'll be, 4G maybe. But yeah, it is an artificial surface. Made it really difficult. It's made it difficult for us to really get our crisp passing going. And it definitely favours Koge. You can see why Barcelona maybe struggled as much as they did here a few weeks ago. But we have had 2 or 3 good opportunities already to have taken the lead. Just hasn't quite come off for us yet, has it? Which is a little bit frustrating. But anyway, we are coming forward again. But we've had to be patient in a lot of games recently. The opening goal sometimes has taken a long time, hasn't it? In recent WSL games as well. So it's not time to panic yet, is it? We've got plenty of time. But we need to try to get this goal if we can and find a way past this goalkeeper, the American Kylan McKee, who's done pretty well so far, actually. She's made a couple of good saves, including, of course, that penalty from Nikita Paris, which wasn't the greatest penalty, but it was a decent save. And it has kept the score at 0-0. And she did just save well from the header from Viv Miedemar as well. It is now a free kick, for offside against Caitlin Ford, I think it was. And now Koge have got a throw, actually, in the attacking third of the pitch for the first time over on that far side. Are they going to get an opportunity to maybe put us under a little bit of pressure? And Bashir says, no Tobin Heath in the squad tonight. Hope she's okay and not injury. No, it is an injury, apparently. It's not a serious injury. She's got a slight problem. She was rested on Sunday, and obviously she's not quite fit enough yet for today. So she won't be taking part in this game. But we're hoping she may well be fit to play some part on Saturday in the North London derby. But we'll have to see. But it is a slight injury concern for her. But it's good that we've got such a good big squad, isn't it, this season? You know, last season we struggled, didn't we, when we had a couple of injuries and we couldn't even fill the bench. So it's good to see that we've still got a very strong squad, a very strong bench tonight as well, with some of the players who have been rested for this game, including, of course, Katie McCabe and Beth Mead, 2 of our players of the season. This is good play again from Williamson, finds Frida Manham with a good run. Manham now goes past one defender, plays it out to the far side to Caitlin Ford. Can she get a cross in? Oh, she tried to find Jordan Nobbs. Wasn't a great ball, actually, but Arsenal do pick it up again. Now Jordan Nobbs does have it. She's got Leah Walty inside her, who she finds. Walty then plays it to this near side to Noah Moritz, who's getting forward well in this first half. Nikita Paris, that's a good turn. This is better from Nikita Paris. Can she get a shot away? In fact, the referee's given a free kick there. It was a foul on her by the same defender who actually gave away that the penalty a bit earlier on. But no yellow card as yet for the Danish defender. But it is a free kick to Arsenal, right on the edge of the penalty area. This is a dangerous moment, this, for Arsenal. It's a lovely turn from Paris, but she was fouled. In fact, it was number 19 who fouled at that time. And it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. It's about 5 yards outside the penalty area, just slightly over to this right-hand side, as we look. It's Manham and Catley over it, a left footer and a right footer. Not sure who's going to take this. Looks like it might be Steph Catley with her left foot to try and curl it around that wall. Here's Catley over the top of the wall. Oh, it's in the top corner. That's a great goal from Steph Catley. Her first goal of the season, and it's an absolute beauty as well. Free kick, I say, is about 5 yards outside the penalty area, just over to that right-hand side. Her left foot curled into the top corner. That's a beautiful strike. The goalkeeper's played well tonight so far, but she had no chance of that there. Terry says, get in there, 1-0 indeed. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Fantastic. And it is, of course, as we've been waiting for. So it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. We did enjoy that. Tom says there, scorcher, it was indeed. And Bashir there gives a few nice little celebrations there. Karen says yay, and Bashir says there, top scorer still Kim Little with 5 goals. I wish Miedemar will bounce back strong. Yeah, no, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she'll get a goal tonight. And Tom says there, top bins. And Karen says there, that's her first for us. I think it might well be, actually. I think it might well be her first goal for us. I mean, that's a great strike as well, isn't it? If it is her first goal, I'll have to double check. I'm not sure if she did get one at the very beginning, because obviously she's injured a lot. She's not played many games, has she? So I think it may well be her first goal. Yes, definitely her first goal this season, and quite possibly her first goal for the club. And what a way to open your scoring. Fantastic goal that was. Actually, I need to put the score on the screen, don't I? I haven't managed to do that yet. Let me see what we can do with that. There we go. That's better, isn't it? It's a bit too big, actually. I might have to change that in a minute. Michael says there, enjoyed listening to your goal call. No, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Please give it a like if you are, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do cover the Arsenal women, of course, on this channel, and also as well, of course, the Arsenal men as well. We did have the Tuesday Club, of course, last night on the channel, which was really good. Looked at Arteta's 100 games as well, so that was a good show as well. And obviously we've got the women on tonight, and also as well we have got the women's show coming up on Friday this week ahead of the North London derby, of course. Karen says, I love that so many of our players have scored in open play. Yeah, the goals are being shared around pretty well this season, aren't they? Which is nice to see. Nearly everyone's getting on the score sheet, aren't they? I think it's just Maritz hasn't scored yet, who starts regularly. She's about one of the only ones, isn't she? Leah Walty as well. Other than that, I think all the others have scored, haven't they? Paris cuts back inside, tries to curl a shot in there with her left foot coming in from that right-hand side, but it went harmlessly past the post. But we have got that early goal, and I think that will help to settle us down. Bashir says, how many points do we have in that group at the moment? Well, we've got 3 from our 2 games. This would be 6 if we win this game. And then we play the same opposition next week at home. And I think on our pitch, on the grass, I'm sure it will be a lot easier for us. So you would imagine we should be looking at getting 6 points from these 2 games. That would put us on 9 points for the group with 2 games to play. Bearing in mind, Hoffenheim have got 2 games against Barcelona today and next week as well. And you're not going to imagine they'll get too many points out of that, would you? So it's going to put us in a really good position. And we may then only need a draw against Hoffenheim away to go through, of course, because we did beat them 4-0 at home. So things will be looking good. But it's early days yet. Let's not get carried away too much. It is only 1-0, and you know this pitch is a tricky pitch to play, and you can see the way the ball's bouncing on it. It isn't easy. Kenneth says there, Maritz has really lifted her game this season. She has. I agree. I think she's been really good, actually. I think she's, going forward, she always offers a threat down that right hand side, and I think she's improved defensively as well. She's playing really well, and not giving Anna Patton a lot of opportunities because she can play it right back as well. So she's having a good season. It's good to see a player doing well, isn't it? And I think a few players have improved this season under the new coach. Simone Boyd, good defending, and it's a goal kick, I believe, to Arsenal. Really good defending that was there from Boyd. Of course, back in her home nation as well. Arsenal now coming forward again. It has been 31 minutes of pretty much non-stop Arsenal possession. And we have missed 2 or 3 big opportunities, but we do have the goal. And a really good goal it was as well, a free kick from Steph Catley. Not a regular goal scorer by any means, but she's got one now. And Arsenal coming forward again, looking for a second goal before half-time. It was a good run there from Caitlin Ford, but she ran into a bit of trouble. Maybe could have and maybe should have released the ball a little bit earlier. But Arsenal have won a free kick. It's a foul on Miedemar there over on the far side. And Arsenal got a free kick again. This one's a lot further out, and this one's over on the left-hand side. Miedemar won the ball back and was then pulled back by the defender. A clear foul. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal over on that left-hand side. Good position to whip a dangerous ball in to the penalty area, give the goalkeeper something to think about here. The Arsenal forwards are lined up just inside the D on the edge of the penalty area. It's going to be Frida Manham with this free kick. It's a good ball in towards a penalty spot. It goes all the way through. Oh, was it? Who was it on the end of that? I think it might have been Leah Williamson, almost on the end of it. She couldn't quite get a touch. Any touch there, surely that goes in. She was about 8 yards out. A lovely ball that was from Manham. Leah Williamson came in. She couldn't quite get on the end of it. I say, had she done so, it would probably have been 2-0. And that would have actually been her 4th goal of the season, which would probably have doubled her entire career goals in what 10 games, whatever it is this season that she scored in. So brilliant from Leah Williamson. But that was a great free kick from Manham, actually, into that dangerous area that we wanted her to play it. But now Koge have got an opportunity for a counter-attack. Obviously, they're inside the penalty area on this left-hand side. Can they get across into the box? Good defending that was by Maritz. We were just talking about how much she's improved now. Williamson strides out of defence. Another player, of course, has improved massively this season, Leah Williamson. She was a great player before, but you have to say her performances this season have been even better. Maritz now coming forward on this near side. She's got Nikita Paris outside her. She finds her right on this touch line, plays the ball inside to Frida Manham. She tried to push it back into the path of Paris, and it actually falls to Paris now. Poor clearance that was by Koge. Frida Manham now finds Maritz over on this near side, tries to get a crossing, but it's deflected away off the defender. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal. Another corner from this near side. A second goal before half time would be great, wouldn't it? That would really settle us down and surely put us in control of this game. There's been very, very little threat from the hosts, and you can't imagine that they can come back from 2-0 down. Again, the corner is going to be taken by Steph Catley. Of course, she's already taken one superb set piece tonight. That free kick into the top corner to give us the lead. And it's coming towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It goes all the way through. It's another great save, actually, from the goalkeeper. I don't know if that was that Miedemeier with a shot, or was it possibly Jordan Nobbs at the far post. We'll see more in the replay. Another great save, actually, from the Koge goalkeeper. She's definitely kept their side in it today. Good corner, actually. It was Leah Williamson who was denied inside the 6-yard box. And that's another great save from the goalkeeper. We could easily be 3 or 4-0 up already with the chances that we've had. The only disturbing club is Barcelona. I wish they'll get knocked out so that we get a lot of chances for the cup, says Bashir. No, you're right. That Barcelona are the threat. These other teams are good, aren't they? You know, I think Lyon are good, PSG are good. But yeah, Barcelona are the best team. I think we all understand that. I can't see who's going to knock them out, though. That's the problem, isn't it? Terry says there, what a save it was, wasn't it? A brilliant save again. She's made a few, actually. I can see her getting picked up by some bigger clubs in Europe, actually, if she keeps playing like this on this stage. But we'll see. Karen says, oh, indeed, it was very close, wasn't it? Tom said, I thought that was in. Yeah, I did. I didn't see how it wouldn't go in, but a great save that was. And Michael says, it looks like a good showing of Arsenal supporters at the match. No, it is. I think we said before, it could be over 400, which is brilliant. You know, for a game. I know there's a lot of Scandinavia has a lot of Arsenal fans anyway, so I'm guessing they haven't all travelled over from England. There's probably a few that have, and fair play to them. Terry said their keepers definitely keep them in this game. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. It would be at least 3-0, wouldn't it? That Paris coming forward. Of course, she was denied that penalty, but she has won as a corner. Paris showing her pace there. She got a strapping actually on her thigh, on her right thigh there. So she's obviously carrying her left thigh. Sorry, she's obviously carrying a little bit of an injury as well. But she done well there actually, and it was a good tackle. But Arsenal got another corner over on that far side. We've had a series of corners in this first half. Haven't actually made any of the corners count. Although we did almost score from the last one. Let's see, can this be another good delivery from Steph Catley? The last corner was very dangerous. Should perhaps have resulted in a goal. This is into the near post. It's flicked on, but again, it's a Koge defender maybe in the way there. Manages to clear it away. Maritz has now got the ball inside Arsenal's half. Plays it square to Leah Walker just inside the centre circle. Karen says, I'd follow their goalie around in a zombie apocalypse. Well, yeah, she'd certainly keep you safe. There's no doubt about that. She couldn't do anything about that free kick from Catley, but then not many goalkeepers anywhere would have saved that. Right in the top corner, you don't keep them out there. Williamson now inside the centre circle for Arsenal. Plays the ball into Paris. Lets it run across her body. This is good from Nikita Paris. Tries to whip it across the goal, but again, a Koge defender's in the way, and it's gone out for a corner to Arsenal. It has been all Arsenal in this game, and we fully deserved the lead and probably deserve a few more as well. Again, it's a corner from the near side. Again, it's going to be Catley with it. She's got an option short with Frida Manham, but her deliveries into the box have been great. Another one in there would be good. Leah Williams in there again, looking to get on the end of this one. This was low into the near post. Was it Nikita Paris got there first? Little touch, but it's gone wide. Paris was claiming a corner. Not sure that it was. And it's given us a goal kick anyway, so it matters not if it was a corner because it hasn't been given as one. And the Koge goalkeeper, the American, is going to take this. We've got a few Americans in their team, of course, since they got taken over by Americans in 2019. It's changed the fortune to this young club, actually. They was only formed in 2009. So they got taken over 2019 and they won their first league title last season. And this is their first ever adventure in the Champions League as well. So good times for them. They are currently top of their domestic league as well. They haven't lost a game in the league. Their only defeat this season domestically for them was in the Cup against Bromby, and those two Champions League defeats as well against Hoffenheim and, of course, Barcelona. And they are losing this one as well. Maritz there with a good ball up the line to Nikita Paris. Twisting and turning, trying to get past the defender to get across, and instead she plays it back to Leah Williamson. Strides forward, a decent cross towards the penalty spot. Again, a Koge head gets there, and they do manage to scramble the ball clear. Andy says there, Barca are free up over Hoffenheim. Well, that's a good result for us, really, isn't it? And we need, realistically, if Hoffenheim lose both of them games and we can win both of these two against Koge, then that puts us in a really good position, doesn't it? We'll be 6 points ahead of them with 2 games to play. And yes, 2 tough games, of course, at home to Barcelona and away in Hoffenheim, but we may only need a point in Hoffenheim to go through. That's a great cross again from Maritz to the far post, but it's overhit slightly. Steph Catley was looking to get on the end of that, but she couldn't get there. And it's gone out for a goal kick again to Koge into the last 5.5 minutes of this first half. Good performance this from Arsenal again, completely in control. Yes, you would have expected it anyway against this opposition, but it's still, you can only beat what's in front of you. And Arsenal are doing that really well. Bashir says, I could say Nikita Paris and Iwabochi are becoming fans' favourites for showing their raw talent. Yeah, they are. I still think Nikita Paris has got a lot more to come from her. I don't think she's quite hit the ground running yet for us, but she's certainly shown glimpses. But now it's an attack for Koge down his near side, a rare attack, but Leah Williamson breaks that up. And Maritz now has the ball, plays it back to Williamson, and she just tidies it up, goes back to goalkeeper Lydia Williams. She plays it in to Jordan Nobbs, who's come very deep to get that ball. Plays it out to the far side to Boy. She gets it back. Also her first season at the club as well, along with a few others in this team tonight. Of course, Frida Manham, Nikita Paris as well. All new to this Arsenal team, adding something extra as well. This is a good attack again from Arsenal. Now Miedemeier just on the edge of the penalty. A lovely ball played into Frida Manham. A shot comes in just over the crossbar from Frida Manham. She scored in our first Champions League game, against Barcelona. She was looking for another goal there. Good play from Miedemeier. She pinged the ball in to Manham. She took a good touch, turned, beat the goalkeeper, but it was too high. Just over the top. Really unlucky that was there from Frida Manham. She's definitely got a goal or two in her, hasn't she? The midfield player, the Norwegian, brilliant player that she's proving to be. Terry says, I'd like another goal before half-time, take the pressure off a bit in the second half. No, exactly, yeah. The second goal would be nice. Obviously, Koge haven't offered much of a threat, have they? They've only really had one moment where you got a little bit concerned that they might score. But other than that, they've not really threatened at all, have they? But anyway, Maritz coming forward now down his near side. She finds Miedemeier again. She's very deep. It's a cross-field ball over to the far side to Steph Catley, she's got it back again. That's a good ball looking for Jordan Oz, but again, it rolls off the pitch. It's difficult, this pitch, isn't it? It really is difficult. Mike in the chat there, I'm glad I found your channel, watching the TV with the volume off and listening to your commentary instead. Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks a lot, Michael. I'm glad to have you on board with the channel. I'm glad you enjoy it, and hopefully you'll stick with us for all the other coverage that we do with the women as well as the men as well. But I say, obviously, at the moment, international break, it's all women's at the moment, isn't it? So Friday will be the women's show, and then on Saturday, of course, it's the North London derby. That is going to be epic. The ball over the top there from Williamson again. But again, Cougar managed to clear it away. They've defended pretty well, actually. A little bit desperately at times, but now they're coming forward, actually, down this near side. It's that same player, number 13. She's been involved in a lot of stuff for them. She's probably had some of their brightest moments going forward, actually. Number 13 is Cecilia Flo, I think her name is. So fair play to her. She's probably been the best player for Koga in this first half. We only had the last 2 minutes of this first half. It is Koga nil, Arsenal 1. Of course, that goal from Steph Catley, brilliant free kick. And Arsenal are looking to try to double that lead before half-time. Miedemar now, again, very deep. That's a lovely ball inside the fullback, looking for Nikita Parrish. But again, maybe the pitch hasn't helped, and it's rolled through to the goalkeeper, Kaylan Marshy, who's had a very, very good first half. You have to say, if it wasn't for her, this game would be over already. But it is only 1-0, and we've seen plenty of times before a 1-0 lead isn't always the safest. But this Arsenal team do not concede many goals. You know, we've made a few changes at the back tonight. Simone Boy's come in, Catley's coming as well at left back, and we're still, and a goalkeeper as well, of course. Lydia Williams is in the team tonight, but you know, Koga haven't offered much of a goal threat, let's be honest. But even so, we don't concede many goals against anyone, do we? In fact, in the WSL, we haven't conceded at all since the first game of the season against Chelsea. And just a couple of goals conceded since in the FA. Only one goal in the FA Cup. And, of course, those 4 at Barcelona in the Champions League. But we'll forgive them for that, of course. Just as the stream went down. But now we're coming back on the attack again. But no, the ball's gone out this time. That pass was over here. I think it was Miedemar again. She doesn't seem totally comfortable on this artificial pitch, does she, Miedemar? Some of her passing hasn't been great, but I'm sure she's getting there. Karen says, "Yeah, I thought Manham was brought in for the future, but she's really good. Great. So no, she's been brilliant. I agree. She has been really, really good. Settled in straight away, and as you know, she just covers every blade of grass, doesn't she, or every blade of plastic grass in this particular occasion." She's just everywhere. She's a goal threat. She can defend well. She's strong, good with the ball. Just an all-round great player, and it's a great signing for us. And let's hope that she continues to develop, because she's going to be a hell of a player. In fact, there we go. There was no injury time at all at the end of this first half. The whistle has gone. It is Koga 0, Arsenal 1. The first half dominated by Arsenal, which you would have expected anyway. We've got much better players. But fair play to Koga. They've defended well. They've worked really hard. But you have to say, if it wasn't for their goalkeeper, Marquis, we would be 4 or 5-0 up. We should have taken a lead, actually, after about 10 minutes. It was a penalty. Nikita Parrish won the penalty, and then she took it as well. But it was a good save by the goalkeeper, an easy height for her, though, down to her right-hand side. And that made it, kept it at 0-0. It was more Arsenal pressure. The goalkeeper made another good save, actually, to deny a header from Viv Miedemar as well, but she could do nothing about the goal that's given Arsenal the lead. It was a free kick just on the edge of the penalty area. It was Nikita Parrish who was fouled. She's been involved in most of the good things that Arsenal have done, actually. Parrish not quite happened for in front of goal, but she was fouled. So about 5 yards outside the penalty area. It was just slightly to the right-hand side. Catley stepped up her left foot, curled the ball over the wall into the top corner. The goalkeeper that time had no chance. And that is the only goal of this game. But Arsenal have been in complete control. There's been a couple of moments on the counter-attack. I say Celine Flo, or what's her name again? Cecile Flo, sorry, has been the one threat going forward, actually, for Koga. We haven't seen too much of the American Kyra Caruso. She's not had a lot of support up front on her own behind a 5-4-1 in a 5-4-1 formation. But it was a good first half from Arsenal, 73% possession. In fact, 5 attempts on target, 12 in total. We've had 6 corners, and Cougar have had no attempts on target, no attempts off target, no corners, and they've only had 95 passes, and Arsenal have had 368. So that just goes to show, doesn't it, what a dominant first half that was from Arsenal. And yeah, fully deserved that lead. It's just a little bit frustrating that it's not a few more, but we've come up against a goalkeeper in good form. And let's hope in the second half we can get 2 or 3 more goals to really seal this. Bashir says then always our goals come from second half, as I've seen so many times. No, we do score a lot more in the second half, it does seem. Terry says, does anyone want a coffee but don't have any sugar in the house? I don't have sugar anyway, Terry, and I don't drink coffee either. So a tea would be nice with no sugar. That would be perfect actually for half time. And but yeah, good first half that from Arsenal. You know, pretty much as expected. We knew Cougar would sit deep, try and soak up the pressure, which they have done. And in the end, of course, you know, we've got the goal, and we can't really ask for much more than that at the moment. So yeah, good stuff indeed from Arsenal. Let's hope, I say, we can get a couple more goals in the second half and really seal this victory. We need these 3 points, and then of course we need to beat this same opposition at home next week, which I'm sure we will. And then I say it'll put us in a really, really strong position. Let's have a look then. Let's just go through some of the other scores then in the Champions League this evening. Yeah, half-time, Barcelona are 3-0 up against Hoffenheim, which is a good result for us, actually. There's 2 games later, actually. Benfica and Lyon are both in action as well, 8 o'clock. So, yeah, that's all coming up a bit later on. But, yeah, good performance that from Arsenal. Of course, next week's game, luckily, is the 8 o'clock start, which makes life easier for me, definitely. And I'm sure it does for you guys as well. So, yeah, against Cougar. And then, of course, the big game coming up after that in December, where we are, of course, at home to Barcelona on the 9th of December. And then we finish the campaign on the 15th of December away in Hoffenheim. And that's going to be the game that's probably going to decide, isn't it, whether we qualify or not. We may well only need a draw, but that's not certainly going to be easy, is it? That's going to be a big game, that, isn't it? That's 8 o'clock on the 15th of December. So make sure you're around on the channel for that, because that's going to be exciting as well. And of course, the Barcelona game is playing at the Emirates as well, isn't it? Which is great. Women deserve to be playing on a stage like that. So brilliant stuff that is. But yeah, I mean, we've got to be satisfied with that first half, haven't we? I know, you know, Terry said we want a second goal. Of course we do, but I'm sure the goals will come. You can't see Koge hanging on. You know, the goalkeeper has kept him in it, as we said. So the goals are going to come on. Let's be honest, but they will. We know they will, and it's just a matter of when and how many, I suppose. I did predict 2-0, just because that was I know how difficult they made it for Barcelona. So I thought it would be maybe 2-0. But looking at that first half, I don't see any reason why we can't go on and score 3 or 4 or 5, because that you know, we've been the miles better team, haven't we? And it's been great. So we just need to get, I think, another goal, and I think maybe Koge's heads might go down. The second goal that Barcelona scored wasn't until the very last minute, was it? So I think if we can get the second goal early in the second half, I can see us going on and winning this game quite comfortably. And that will be a good marker, won't it? It'll lay down a real marker because of how much Barcelona struggled. You know, I know people said, oh, Barcelona rested a few players. We've rested a few players as well. You know, and we've still dominated this game and doing well. So, yeah, let's hope that we can put in a really good performance. And who knows, get a big win here, and it will really set us up nicely, won't it? And let's hope that we can qualify out of this group. And then who knows, when you get in the knockout stage, you know, there's some great teams in this tournament, as we know. But you'd have to fancy our chances over 2 legs against most teams, really. I mean, yeah, Barcelona, we know how tough that'll be. But I'm sure if we get to the knockout stage, they'll have some games at the Emirates, I'm sure, as well. And that could be great as well. Big crowd and everything like that will be really nice. Tom says there, yeah, they've not done a lot, Koge, but then we have been passing it about brilliantly, pressing a lot and keeping possession. Yeah, we have, yeah. And I say it's been a difficult pitch as well. So it's been good that we've managed to keep possession so well. Bashir says there, WSL top table leading 3 points indeed. Yeah, FA Cup final against Chelsea. Yeah, that's right. I've been having some best moments in Champions League games. I can say we have something to smile about this season. No, exactly, we do. It's been a brilliant season, hasn't it? So yeah, fantastic stuff, and let's hope that long may it continue, because it's been brilliant so far. But it's still early days. We haven't achieved anything yet. We haven't won anything yet. We're top of the league. We're in the cup final. We're doing well in the Champions League, but we haven't won anything yet, and we need to just keep calm until we've got some trophies on the board, because we know what a difficult opponent Chelsea are. It's going to be a hell of a game at Wembley, isn't it? Let's be honest. The two top teams in the WSL. Brilliant game that is going to be, I'm sure, and we need to get revenge. They've beaten us in a couple of cup finals recently, haven't they? I was at the Continental final when we played them a couple of years back, just before all the lockdown, actually, and they beat us in the last minute. We was all over them, dominated that game. Somehow we couldn't score enough goals, and they won it in the last minute. So I'm hoping for revenge for that, certainly. But we'll see how it goes. We can only play our best, and then we need to get the pressure on Chelsea in the league as well. I mean, a 3-point lead is great, but we need to keep that at least a 3-point lead, don't we? Because we've got to play them again away, and that could be the game that decides it all. How we do over there. We did beat them at home, of course, which was great, and let's hope that we can go over there and get a result as well. But lots of big games to come, of course. It's just an exciting time, isn't it? The good days seem to be coming back for the Arsenal women. We dominated the game for so long, didn't we? And it's good that now we seem to be heading back up to the top again. But we know it's going to be difficult. We know it is. So let's hope that we can get it over the line. Get that first trophy. I think if we can win the FA Cup, beat Chelsea in the final, then I think that would really set us up nicely for the rest of the season. Of course, there's another FA Cup starting in January as well, isn't there? Another opportunity to win another trophy. So lots to play for. The Continental Cup as well will be starting for us later as well. Obviously, we didn't have to play in the group stage this year because being in the Champions League. So yeah, loads and loads of great stuff to look forward to, and we need to enjoy it. Karen says there, agree, nothing foregone about cups or WSL. No, indeed not. And a peed off Emma Hayes from opening match is a scary thing. No, it is. And that does worry me slightly. I mean, beating them in the first game was fantastic, wasn't it? It was a great game of football, first and foremost, but it was a brilliant performance from Arsenal, fully deserved that win. And Jonas definitely got the better of Emma, didn't he, tactically? And she hated that. You could tell how much she hated it. You could see after Chelsea won their semi-final, she was desperate for us to win, to play us in the final, because she wants that revenge. And I agree that is a dangerous thing, but it's all very well wanting revenge. But the players that we've got, the team that we've got, she'll be worried about us as well. She will, whatever she might say, whatever front she might put on, she'll be worried because we beat them once and we've got a great team. And she knows that it's going to be a big test for her team as well. So, but it's going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to that. It's, what more could you want? The two top teams in the country, two of the best teams in Europe, let's be honest, playing each other at Wembley in a cup final. It's what football should be about, isn't it? It's just brilliant. And let's hope that it's a good game as well. I'm sure it will be. I say I'll be at that game, so I'll be bringing some different coverage. I'll be doing some live stuff. I'll be doing a vlog as well from the whole weekend that I'm there. It's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. And Tom says, I'm hoping to see a big crowd against Barca. No, I think there will be, actually. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a really big crowd. I'm expecting maybe 10,000 or more. I really do think that's going to get a massive crowd. And Tom says, nearly went for club level tickets, but just got a normal seat in the end. No, it's going to be great anyway. It's going to be a great night at the Emirates. Hotel booked in King's Cross, day off Friday. Sounds ideal. It's going to be great. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. As you said, it's a big week, isn't it? With a cup final on the Sunday, the Barcelona game on the Thursday, and then I say you'll get to the Southampton game as well on the weekend. So a big week for you, but a couple of really big games for Arsenal, actually. If we can beat Chelsea and then get a result against Barcelona, I mean, I'm sure we'd all enjoy a draw, wouldn't we, against Barcelona? And that would be a fantastic result, but it is going to be tough. Let's see what happens next week when Barcelona travel to Hoffenheim, see what result they get there. That will maybe give us an idea of what to expect. I do think the Emirates pitch may help Barcelona, actually, but anyway, I'm glad the game's there. It gives an opportunity for the girls to play on that pitch again. They rose to the challenge against Chelsea, didn't they? Let's hope they can rise to the challenge again. And who knows? And then, yeah, we'll see how the Hoffenheim game goes a week after, which is going to be fun. So, yeah, it is an exciting time, isn't it? And let's hope that things continue in the way that they are, because it'd be great to see this team get back to the very top. I mean, given a choice, I think we would all love to win the WSL this season, wouldn't we? It's been a while since we've won it, and certainly a while since we've won it consistently. So we need to get back to the top, don't we? And regularly be challenging for these trophies. And who knows? You know, there's 4 trophies to go for, 5 trophies to go for this season: 2 FA Cups, Continental Cup, Champions League, WSL. Let's try and win them all. Not going to be easy, obviously, but who knows? We've certainly got a good enough squad to challenge for them all. Whether we can actually make it or not, we'll have to wait and see. But let's win the first one and then see where we go. They just had a penalty again. It was a penalty, very, very late challenge. But the penalty there was it was saved. 15 minutes played it was when the penalty went in or saved, and then 27 minutes was the goal. So it's been a dominant performance from our. And that is a great free kick, lovely delivery, right in that top corner, and no goalie in the world is saving that. So Tom says, I went to the Chelsea game earlier this season, had a good 9,000 there. Yeah, there was, yeah. To be fair, I don't think Chelsea dominated. I did think Chelsea dominated the last 30 minutes, but we've grown since then and are dominating games more now. No, I agree. I thought Chelsea did, but what you got to remember is we were ahead. We were 3-2 up, and we defended really, really well as a team, didn't we? Jonas brought on the subs he wanted to do. He set the team up to counteract what he knew Chelsea were going to do, and I thought it was brilliant play, actually. Really, really brilliant from the manager, and he got it spot on. So Emma is going to have gone away and looked at that, isn't she? She's going to try and work on ways to counteract us at Wembley. But yeah, Jonas definitely got the better of her that day. And you know, Chelsea did dominate the last 30 minutes, but we were leading, and of course we're going to try and defend our lead, aren't we? But you want to look at, you know, how well we played in that first 60 minutes. You know, we caused them so many problems going forward, didn't we? They couldn't cope with us. And it was just fantastic to watch, wasn't it? The way that we played that certainly the first half. I know it was only 1-1, but we were brilliant, and we got them 2 goals. Yes, one was offside, but who cares? It's you know, it's on Chelsea, so it doesn't matter, does it? Tom says, yeah, that was a great goal. Yeah, the free kick, it was fantastic. And yes, she was driven. No, she was, yeah. And she'll be looking for revenge, but hopefully she won't get it, because we will win. Now the teams are back out again for the second half of this game. So it is, as you can see on the screen there, Koge Kvindeelite, so I'm assuming it means women. I did see that somewhere, so I'm hoping that's right. If anyone speaks Danish, can let me know. And Arsenal coming out, I don't think there's been any changes. All the Arsenal subs were warming up. Maritz has actually come out with a short sleeve top on. I'm sure she had long sleeves on in that first half. Obviously, it's not as cold as you think. A few of the players are wearing short sleeves, actually. Jordan Nobbs, Leah Williamson, Caitlin Ford. I mean, Caitlin Ford must be finding it cold, you know, coming from a rather hot country. You can see why Frida Manners wearing short sleeves. She's used to this weather, and Simone Boy as well. But you'd imagine Caitlin Ford would be feeling the cold, and Steph Catley as well. Miedemar is wearing short sleeves, but gloves. She did say she's got issues with her skin on her hands, and she needs to wear gloves when it's cold, so we forgive her. But to be honest, I'll be wearing gloves and a hat and everything if I was out there. So fair play to the ones that are wearing short sleeves. I certainly wouldn't be. So well done to them for that. We've had a couple more comments coming in there. Cameron says, first time we really competed with Chelsea in a long time. Yeah, I mean, I thought that Continental Cup final, we more than matched them, and we was unfortunate to lose, but certainly they've had the upper hand over us for a long time, so it was nice to get that win. And Tom says, yeah, great game. Loved that. The day, great weather as well. That was, yeah, a beautiful day, great win. But Bashir says, Arsenal club are doing some fantastic results. Look at senior men's team, yeah, and women as well, without forgetting under 23s Premier League 2. Now, that's true as well. They're doing really well. It clearly shows some good momentum. So it does, yeah. It shows that the club are set up well at the moment. You know, all aspects of the club. You know, the young players, the women and the men are now all. It's all coming together, isn't it? It's took a long time, I think. There's been a few processes to go through, but it looks like we are. And it's good to see because, you know, we've been in a doldrums for a while, haven't we, really? The club as a whole. And hopefully now we're pulling ourselves out of it. And it's good. It could be, there could be some good years ahead, you know, for Arsenal, both in the men and the women as well. And some of these young players, you know, some of them have already broken in to the team, haven't they, already? They've already been playing, a lot of them. So yeah, I mean, brilliant stuff. And let's hope it continues. And we can really go on and have a good period of success. I mean, we can see how well the women are doing. The men are still a little bit behind where we'd like them to be, but they're improving as well. So let's hope that we can enjoy some good years of success actually watching Arsenal. And that would be nice, wouldn't it? Because we have suffered a little bit in recent years, haven't we? But Arsenal have started the second half. We're attacking the goal to our left. We've played a minute and a half. Nothing's really happened so far. Again, it's been mostly Arsenal possession. Catley now on his near side, a goal scorer. Steph Catley, of course, fantastic goal it was, as we said. Good to see that go in, wasn't it? And so I think if we can get a second goal quite early on in the second half, you can see us going on and getting a few more. But it's never easy, is it? These games are never easy, as we've seen, especially on this artificial pitch as well, which has caused one or two issues, but it has been a dominant performance, and we're coming forward again. Frida Manham tried to let the ball roll across her body, but it just rolled away from her again off the pitch. Williamson, they have a great ball over on that far side. Nikita Paris just outside the penalty. Okay, to get a cross in, plays a cross in. It's half cleared, but not very far. It falls to Frida Manham, and then it was Maritz on the edge of the box, but they still can't get it clear. It comes to Caitlin Ford on this near side. Now Miedemar, can she get a cross in? Miedemar chips it to the far post. It's headed away. Maybe she could have gone for goal. It was a tight angle, but she certainly scored from there before. But this is good play from Arsenal again, really stepping up the intensity. Jordan Nobbs now dinks the ball over the top, looking for Caitlin Ford. She's onside. She plays it back to Steph Catley on this near side for Arsenal. Catley now goes past the defender. Can she get a cross in? She can towards the near post. It's headed away again, only as far as Miedemar on the edge of the box. Viv Miedemar, can she get a shot away? She does, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. She couldn't get hold of it. And that attack comes to an end. But again, relentless attacking is from Arsenal at the start of the second half. Bashir says 4-0. 4-0 would be nice. If we can get the second goal quite soon, you can see us going on and winning this game quite comfortably. But I say it took Barcelona till the 91st minute to get their second goal. Let's hope we can get it earlier. Cross comes into the box there from Frida Manham. It's found Caitlin Ford inside the penalty area. She lays it off to Jordan Nobbs. The ball just held up a little bit. Cross into the far post. But again, it's a Koge head. They certainly defended well in this game. You've got to give them. They've had to defend a lot, and they have, and they've done it well for the most part. Jordan Nobbs now with the ball centrally for Arsenal. Plays it square to Leah Walty. Gets it back. That's a good ball through, actually, inside the penalty area. Oh, good tackle again. I think that was... I don't know who that was bursting into the penalty area, actually. Nikita Paris, I think it might have been. Cross comes in again from that far side by Maritz towards the penalty spot, but it's cleared away. And now maybe Koge can launch an attack of their own. That's a hopeful ball forward. And it just goes all the way through to Lydia Williams. Tom says they're 100% rich. I think as a club, we've definitely turned a corner, hopefully getting back to where we should be. Yeah, let's hope so. I say it's been a difficult few years, isn't it, overall, I suppose. But, well, you've got to put things into perspective. Some clubs have had it a lot worse, haven't they? Some fans have had it a lot worse than we have. But from where we've come from before that, I guess it feels worse maybe. But anyway, it does feel as though there's been a change at the club, and maybe we are finally heading in the right direction with all areas of the club, really, which is nice. Now, also coming forward again down this near side with Caitlin Ford. She's held up again by the Koge defence, who have, I say, defended well in this game. Now, Jordan Nobbs also looking to try to open up this defence and get another goal. It's a nice flick there from Viv. As far as Caitlin Ford, Catley now on his near side. Plays it again to Caitlin Ford inside the penalty. It ricochets off her, and again, it's a Koge defender there, gets there first, and now they can maybe try and launch a counter-attack, but no. Boyd comes across well there. Miedemar now going forward. That's a good ball towards Caitlin Ford. Didn't quite fall for her. And again, Koge can break away, but not very far. Williamson on halfway. She won a free kick as well, relieving a little bit of pressure. But that flow for Koge's looked a decent player actually for them. Probably their brightest player in this game. And like the goalkeeper, I'm sure she may well get picked up by bigger clubs later on. That's a good attack again, Jordan Nobbs. Again, Jordan Nobbs on the edge of the penalty, tries a shot, it hits the defender. The second goal's just not coming for Arsenal at all at the moment, is it? Now Steph Catley driving forward, plays the ball out wide to Caitlin Ford on this near side. She cuts inside, bursts into the penalty area. The ball just doesn't quite fall for her. And again, Koge can clear it away. Not very far though, only just to Catley. And it has come off a Koge player, and it's going to be a throw to Arsenal deep inside the Koge half, which Catley takes. She finds Leah Walty, plays it in to Caitlin Ford. Now Miedemeier looking across towards the far post towards Nikita Paris, who comes in on it, looks for their header. She sort of wins the ball, but doesn't get enough power in it, and it just runs through to the goalkeeper, Marquis, who's played really well actually, as we said. A few good saves from her in the first half. She's not really been tested so far in the second half, although again it has been all Arsenal, as you probably would expect it to be. But hopefully we can keep the pressure on, get the second goal, and then it's happy days, isn't it? As we look to get the 3 points tonight and hopefully give us a great chance to qualify out of this group, which will be a massive achievement for this club, I think. I think it really, really will. I say in the knockout stages, you've got to be confident with this team and this squad. But Arsenal now coming forward again. It's come to Catley on this near side. She had a lot of the ball. Did score the goal, of course. A brilliant goal it was as well, to give us this narrow lead on paper, but it's certainly been a comfortable lead in terms of the way the game has gone. That's a ball dinked over the top by Williamson. Again, it's Paris over on that far side. She does well, Paris, but again, it's a Koge defender comes away with the ball, but Paris has won it back for Arsenal. Leah Walty now plays it square to Simone Boy. She's got Catley over on this near side. She goes the other way instead, back to Leah Walty. Tries to ping the ball through to Paris, but she's overhit it, and it has gone out for a goal kick. I still think Arsenal are still struggling to really get to grips with the pitch, but we're doing okay. And it's now going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Catley's going to take it right on halfway. She fires Leah Walton, and it's back with Simone Boy. She plays it square to Williamson. The game is, from the start, really, it's been a similar pattern with Arsenal attack after Arsenal attack. Now, Caitlin Ford plays the ball in towards Miedemeier. She gets a flick on it. And that's a good save again by the goalkeeper. She really has kept her team in this game tonight. An outstanding performance from her. That was a lovely ball actually from Caitlin Ford. A great run from Miedemeier. Oh, she got the flick as well, about 6 yards out. I think she just thought any touch would send it in, but that's a great goalkeeping again, actually. Wow, really good reaction save. And now Koge Kvindeelite for themselves. Could they surprise everybody with an equaliser? Surely not. They've got the ball finally in the attacking third of the pitch. They've not done much attacking, and that was a long-range effort there. But it struck Leah Walter, although Koge do keep possession, or Koge. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But anyway, we'll call him Koge, shall we? Not Koge. Now the ball come across to this near side for the Danish team. That's a long ball in towards the penalty area, but it goes too long. It's going to go all the way through to Lydia Williams, and another brief Koge spell of possession has ended. And Arsenal can come forward again, as they have done for most of this game. Boyd there plays a square ball to Leah Walty. She plays it out to that far side to Moritz. Now again to Paris, right on that far touchline. Nikita Paris. She'll be desperate for a goal, we said before, after missing that penalty. Leah Walty again thinks the ball over the top, looking for Jordan Nobbs. But again, as soon as it lands on the pitch, it's shooting off. Very difficult to control. And the ball has gone through to the arms of the goalkeeper, the Koge goalkeeper, who I say is probably going to be playing a match. Oh, there's a mistake at the back from Arsenal. Poor header from Boy. It's a chip. Oh, almost an equaliser there. Was a mistake at the back there from Boy. A really, really weak back header there. It let in the Danish player. A really poor header that was. Catley couldn't quite come across quickly enough, but the chip there, it was number 10, Maddie Pokerni, who almost got an equaliser for Koge. You can see what their tactics have been: soak up the pressure and try and get a goal on a counter-attack. It almost paid off there. Karen in there relieved there, and Terry as well. That was close. It was close, and it just goes to show, doesn't it, how fragile a 1-0 lead is, even in a game that you're totally dominating. But anyway, let's see what happens. Can Arsenal respond and get that second goal? That will really settle us down. Catley now again down his left-hand side into Miedemeier. Lovely turn from Miedemeier. She tried to thread the ball through again for Caitlin Ford, but again there's two defenders there shutting down the space, winning the ball back. And now Koge again coming forward. They seem to have grown a little. This is a good run actually down that far side. Koge now suddenly looking threatening. Cross comes into the penalty area. Again, it's the number 13 there. Flo again gets there, but Arsenal do manage to scramble it away just. Nikita Paris now can try and take the ball up the other end of the pitch for Arsenal, but she's run it straight out of play. But Koge are now growing into this game. It has to be said. They've had a couple of better moments now in this second half. They've grown in confidence, and we do definitely need that second goal. There's no doubt about that. They've not threatened a goal as yet, really. Just that one chance that we gifted them with a poor header. But you can see that they've grown in confidence. They're certainly taking a few more chances now, getting a few more bodies forward. They're coming forward again down this near side. This is good play again from the Danes. And if they want a free kick, no, play goes on. Now down this near side, a cross comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Any touch there may well have brought the equaliser again. It was Caruso there looking to get on the end of that cross. She couldn't quite get there, and it has gone out over the far side for throw. But again, the Danes are looking good here. Again, it was number 13 down this near side. Decent cross. That was a good header from Williamson there, actually, to get it away from Caruso. Williams now plays it to this near side to Catley. She just touches it back to Simone Boyd. That was a poor header from her just a few moments ago. That almost cost us a goal. Karen sits here. Simone Boyd seems to be losing her bearings. Well, she did there, but now we're back in again at the other end of the pitch with Vivian Miedemeier. She's got clear inside the penalty. It's going to be 2-0. Miedemeier shoots another great save from the goalkeeper. It has gone out for a corner off the defender. That was an incredible save. That again, Miedemeier did really well there. She ran through on this near side. She did really well, actually. Turned past the defender, ran into the penalty area, shuffled the ball onto her left foot, on target again. But another great save. This was with the goalkeeper's legs this time. Brilliant stuff from her again. She must have made 5 or 6 saves already. Gary says to the bench, please, meaning Simone Boyd. I mean, she has just got back from injury. Let's be a little bit patient with her. She's played okay up until then. Manham crosses time towards the far post. Is it going to fall to Jordan Nobbs? No, it isn't. And now again, Koge can try and launch a counter attack, but they won't do, as Leah Williamson tidies up. Terry says the last 2 minutes is the most they've looked dangerous in the whole game. We need that second goal. Another good save indeed. Yeah, no, the goalie's playing well. But we do need the second goal. You're absolutely right. We're knocking on the door, but not quite able to force a way through. Nikita Paris over on that far side. Well, that wasn't a great pass, actually. She's giving it away. Leah Walty tries to win it back. And now again, Koge can break. They've got 3. It's 3 against 3 briefly at the back. Wasn't a great ball there. And Williamson will tidy that up for Arsenal, as you would expect her to do. Really good play that was from Leah Williamson. Fantastic play from her. Sentiment FC's in the chat there. He says, hey, Gary. He made a comment a bit earlier as well. He says, big up Richie Rich. He says Zidane in as well. Not quite sure if you mean at Arsenal, because we definitely don't want Zidane. Thank you very much. But anyway, now Jordan Nobbs coming forward for the Arsenal women. They are still ahead at 1-0. But it has been a tricky game, a difficult second half actually. Koge have come into it, they've had 1 or 2 little opportunities. And Arsenal do need this second goal. You can see why Barcelona maybe found it difficult here as well. Well, that's a poor clearance from Williams given away. And now Koge have got another opportunity. A great tackle that was there from Steph Catley, helping her goalkeeper out there after that poor clearance. And now maybe Arsenal can look for some space in behind, as Koge have committed 1 or 2 more players forward than they did earlier in this game. Someone says Zidane would be perfect for the Arsenal. I'm not sure he would, if I'm totally honest. But anyway, I don't think we'll be changing manager anytime soon. We've just 10 games unbeaten. I think Arteta's going to be. He's bought himself certainly a bit more time, and maybe more, because we are heading in the right direction now. And I just think a little bit more patience is perhaps needed from everybody, and we may see the rewards of that. Anyway, Arsenal now again in possession down this near side with Steph Catley. Plays the ball square to Leah Walty, very deep. A good ball looking over to that far side, but again, once it hits the nose, Maritz is going to keep it in. A lovely cross across the 6-yard box. Nobody's there. The shot came in, and it's freedom. And it is 2-0. It is Paris has got the goal. She looks relieved as much as anything else. And you can see how much it means to her teammates as well. It was a little bit of a scrappy goal, a lovely ball actually. And Maritz did really, really well down the right-hand side to keep it in. She pulled the ball back to the edge of the 6-yard box. The original shot came in. I think it was Frida Manham. It got deflected. It bobbled around. It fell to Nikita Paris, and she put it into the corner. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. That was. Finally get the second goal. And as the goal goes in, there are some substitutions coming as well. Paris actually goes off. That's our last kick. Beth Mead comes on. Frida Manham is going off as well. Not quite sure who's coming on for her. Kim Little has come on as well. Is it just those 2 substitutions? Just showing a goal again. A lovely ball from Leah Walty. Maritz did really well to keep it in. It was only half cleared away. Manham's shot actually fell to Paris, and she shot on the turn and put it in. That's a good goal actually. I thought it hit a defender, but it wasn't. It was a good turn from Paris. A neat turn. She fired it into the corner. That's a really good goal actually. A really good goal. I do apologise for calling it scrappy. It wasn't scrappy at all. It was a very good finish. I thought it had bobbled around the box a bit more off a defender, but it wasn't. It was Manham's shot, fell, hit or came to Nikita Paris, but back to goal. Good touch, good turn, and fired it. But that seems to have settled us down, hopefully now, and we can go on and get the job done. And it is Nikita Paris and Frida Manham that have gone off, and it's Kim Little and Beth Mead that have come on, which is good to see. Terry says there 2-0, yeah. Karen says yes. Come on, the lasses there, says Sentiment FC. So happy for her, says Karen. Yeah, I think we all are. And Tom says there, here she comes, Mido, and she's actually on the ball straight away. Player of the season for us so far, without a shadow of a doubt. Arsenal looking for another goal. It's across towards the far post. It's come to Caitlin Ford. Oh, it wouldn't quite sit for her. She's got defenders in front of her now. She finds Beth Mead on the edge of the box. It's a nice little ball in to Leah Walty. Jordan Nobbs trying to make something happen, but in the end, Koge do manage to clear the ball away. Bashir says there, my lovely player Nikita Paris. Yeah, finally gets her goal. Terry said the big guns coming on. Indeed, they are. And Michael says, finally took advantage of all that dominance. Yeah, we have, and we may well get more now. Viv Miedema on the edge of the box, tries a shot. Another save from the goalkeeper. This one a little bit more comfortable than some of the saves that she's made tonight. And Bashir says, I wish Miedema scored tonight. Well, she still might. I'm sure she'll get some minutes. She's been rested a lot lately. So let's hope that she can get a goal. She came close again there. She played a 1-2 off the defender, actually, and then Koge shot round another defender, but the goalkeeper was down smartly to her right-hand side to save it, as she's done quite often this season, tonight as well in this game. But it is 2-0, and yes, as we said there, the dominance finally has paid off. And let's hope we can pay off a bit more with a couple more goals. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Now, Catley now on this near side. Arsenal building an attempt to come. We've had 9 attempts on target, which shows you the number of saves that the goalkeeper has made. At least 7 that she's made, isn't it? There's been 9 attempts on target, and we've only scored 2. Catley now to score that first goal. She finds Jordan Nobbs, sorry. She gets it back again. Catley, she's got Caitlin Ford outside her on this near side. This is good play from Arsenal. Let's see if we can add a third goal. Leah Walty now, it's her pass that started that move for the second goal. Cross comes in from Beth Mead, looking for the run at the near post from Miedemar, but again the goalkeeper's there with good hands to collect that cross. And Miedemar almost wins the ball back, and Beth Mead between them there trying to win the ball back high up the pitch for Arsenal. But Cougar do come away again. They've actually played some better football in the second half, the hosts. And that was a long, hopeful ball there, which Leah Williamson's underneath. Really good first touch, and then a hook clearance, which finds Jordan Nobbs. Exchanges passes there with Leah Walty, and now Simone Boy. And that's a nice ball into Miedemar. Now Steph Catley over on this near side. Plays it back to Miedemar. She's very deep, as she tends to be. Jordan Nobbs now plays it square to Leah Williamson. She dinks the ball over to this near side to Steph Catley again. She plays it inside to Jordan Nobbs. Nice little ball for us, looking for the run of Miedemar, but she couldn't quite get there. And it's been cleared away by the Cougar defence, and it is going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Steph Catley's taken. She gets it back now, Catley. This is good play again from Arsenal. Jordan Nobbs. Leah Walty now. A little ball to Leah Williamson. Dinks it in towards the penalty area. So again, it's a Cougar head underneath it, but they only managed to half clear it away. Simone Boy steps in now. Catley. She tried to feed Miedemar, but it just ran away there. And again, it's cleared away by a defender. But this is relentless Arsenal pressure now. There's 23 minutes to play in this game. It is Cougar 0, Arsenal 2. Steph Catley and Nikita Paris with the goals. Paris has since gone off, been replaced by Beth Mead. Shows the strength of this squad. Kim Little now, another substitute. Jordan Nobbs with a chip. Oh, she's hit the crossbar. As Caitlin Ford calls a follow up. She does. It's 3-0. That was a lovely goal. Jordan Nobbs' effort from the edge of the penalty area. Dinks over the goalkeeper. Hit the crossbar. And there was Caitlin Ford to head home the rebound. And finally, the goals are coming now. You can't say they've not been deserved either. That is Caitlin Ford with that goal. Another player who's maybe desperate for a goal. Not scored enough goals really so far in this season, along with Nikita Paris. And it's good that they've both now found a target as well. That's what we want to see, the confidence there. But what a great first-time shot from Jordan Nobbs. I think the goalie actually tipped it onto the crossbar, but she could do nothing about that really. But that's a good header that is from Caitlin Ford. Kim Little was at the heart of that move as well. Lovely play. I don't know if the goalie did tip it onto the crossbar, but anyway, Caitlin Ford, a lovely header, has made it Koga 0, Arsenal 3. And surely that's another 3 points in the bank for this brilliant Arsenal women's team. We've had quite a lot of comments since then. Bashir says Beth Mead on fire this season and many more seasons to come. Record breaker. Is it first ever hat-trick at Wembley for the Lioness? Is indeed. Let's hope she gets another hat-trick at Wembley in the FA Cup final. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Terry there says 3-0 indeed. Sentiment FC there says it's hotting up. Jeez, it is indeed. Bashir says yes. Kara says nice one. Caitlin Ford needed that. No, she did. She definitely did need that, as indeed did Nikita Paris. So it's good that those two have scored goals. And we're coming forward again. Caitlin Ford down this near side. It's across towards the far post, but I think it's over here. It's gone out. Has it? Or has it stayed in? No, it has gone out. Bashir says enjoying a lot. Yeah, I am enjoying it too. And the Centre FC is over and over and over again. That's the level of the channel, indeed it is. We're making some more subs now, actually. We can keep clean sheets. We can. We got away with a mistake a little bit earlier, didn't we? It was Boy with the mistake, but we are making some more substitutions now. I saw Anna Patton there ready to come on. Didn't see who else was coming on, but we'll see very shortly. the game's won now, 20 minutes to play, 3-0. Koge have had no efforts on target in 70 minutes, so you can't see them scoring 3 goals in the final 20 minutes, can it? Oh, another mistake there. This time it's from Catley. But, oh, no, they're going to come through. It's going to be a consolation. It is a consolation goal. They've pulled one back. The host, again, it was a mistake at the back initially from Catley. It's the number 10 who has scored. It's Maddie Pokorny who has scored the goal. Another one of the Americans there. It was a goal of our own making, really. It was a bit like Simone Boy's poor headed back pass. This was a poor pass from Catley, let in the American there. She did well, actually. Good play, but it was a goal of our own making, actually. Really, really poor. Catley there. She had loads of time. She slipped, actually, as a poor pass. Williamson couldn't quite get across. Unusual for Williamson to be beaten. And it was a tidy finish, actually, to be fair. She showed a lot of pace there. She did really well. That's a good goal, actually, for Koge. It is a good goal. Koge says there, why did you say games? Well, I still think it's one. It was a good goal, but I'm sure it's just going to be a consolation. FC spoke too soon. Maybe I did. But I still think that we will win this game. But, yeah, I will update the scoreline for you there. It is now 3-1, which a good goal, actually. She took it well, but we did give the opportunity. And Karen says, yeah, Catley's been outstanding. She was until then. And suddenly now Koge coming forward again. Maybe I did speak too soon about saying it's all over. They've certainly gave a good account of themselves, the Danish side tonight. You have to say they know this pitch well, and you can see they've used it to their advantage. They've got a little bit of pace about them, actually, and they have played well. They're now making a substitute of their own. I'm not sure if Arsenal are still going to make the substitutions that we were making, or whether actually we're making a sub now. It's Catley and going off, McCabe's coming on. That was maybe made 5 minutes too late, really, wasn't it? Perhaps. But anyway, she had a good game with Steph Catley, got a great goal, but unfortunately it was her mistake that cost us that late goal there. And it is now Maritz has gone off and Anna Patton has come on. So we've just changed our 2 fullbacks now as well for these final 17 minutes of this game. And there was a foul over there on Beth Mead. And Koge coming forward again, actually. They've certainly got their tails up now since the goal. Maybe a lot of substitutions has maybe disrupted our flow a little bit, actually. But anyway, they've certainly got given themselves a foothold in this game, the Danish side. But Arsenal win it back now. Leah Walty. And now she plays it to Katie McCabe, her first touch since coming on. And now Leah Williamson plays it out to the far side to Anna Patton. That's her first touch as well. The other fullback change for Arsenal in these closing stages. Simone Boy now plays it back to Williams. First goal we've conceded for a while, isn't it? A little bit disappointed that we have conceded a goal. But anyway, it looks like it's just going to be a consolation. I'm sure we can go up the other end and get another one. Katie McCabe is going to try and do that. She's got 4 goals already this season. Miedemeier now plays it inside to Leah Walty. She's got Katie McCabe outside on this near touchline. Plays it in to Kim Little now. Miedemeier into the penalty area. Oh, she thought about a shot and then changed her mind, and in the end could only stab it through to a Koge defender. But again, Arsenal won the ball back high up the pitch. Katie McCabe plays it back into Kim Little in the middle of the pitch, and she goes back to Simone Boy, and she switches the play over to the far side to Anna Patton, who's quite high up the pitch, the right back who's just come on, played the ball up the line to Beth Mead, but it's going to run out for a throw, a goal kick, to Koge. So there's just over 15 minutes to play. It is Arsenal 3, Koge 1, and it's going to be another substitution for the hosts. It's going to be Sars, which is going off, number 14. She had a decent game, actually, tonight for the Danish team. And coming on is number 15, Ostenfeld, in midfield. So a little change there for Koge there as they maybe look to try to give us a bit of anxiety in these last few minutes, actually. They got the goal and they've certainly had their tails up since, and we haven't really got any flow going to our game. Probably since the third goal, actually. We scored the third goal, made the substitutions, and we've maybe lost our flow. Could be the substitutes coming on haven't quite adapted to the pitch as yet. But it is the first goal that Koge have ever scored in the Champions League, actually. So a historic moment that we captured on the channel tonight. The first ever goal in the Champions League for this Danish side. And it was a well-taken goal as well, you have to say. But, yeah, it was a mistake at the back from Steph Catley, which led to the opportunity. And a pattern now throws the ball up line over on that far side. Arsenal are looking for a fourth goal. Miedemeier now tries to thread the ball through, but instead it's come over to the far side to Beth Mead now. Can she come up with something herself? Beth Mead, she's been on fire this season, as was mentioned earlier, in terms of goals and assists. Can she get another one in the closing stages of this game to really seal this victory for Arsenal? It's been a hard-fought victory, a fully deserved victory as things stand. But Koge have given themselves a little bit of a lifeline with that goal there that they've pulled back. So a little bit sloppy that was from Arsenal, actually. And suddenly now it is going to be a slightly more nervy finale to this game than we maybe thought it might have been. Now Caitlin Ford on this near side. This is lovely play again from Arsenal. Katie McCabe there allows the ball to go out for a throw on this near side, which she takes herself, and she finds Leah Walty. Kim Little drops in, and instead it goes back out to Katie McCabe. She's got time to maybe pick out a cross. Instead, she plays it square to Jordan Nobbs. Jordan Nobbs goes across to Leah Williamson, striding forward. Leah Williamson's lost out now. Is it going to be another break for Koge? Could be another opportunity that we've given them ourselves with a mistake. They are coming forward with Caruso down that far side. She's got Boy for company. She cuts back inside. She's inside the penalty area now. She crosses the ball to the far post, but good cover there from Katie McCabe. And now Miedemeier. Maybe Arsenal can look to exploit some space on the counter-attack with Caitlin Ford. Now it's Katie McCabe. She's got Jordan Nobbs making a run outside as she cuts inside. Katie McCabe goes square to Kim Little. And now it's back with Leah Walty. She plays it out to the far side to Anna Patton, the recent substitute. And now she plays it across to Simone Boy. And it's on now to Katie McCabe. Arsenal now trying to keep possession, maybe get a little bit more control back into the game following the goal that we conceded rather sloppily. So Miedemeier now looking to turn and create some space. It's in to Leah Walty again, but again the Koge defence have closed them down well, but Leah Walty's picked the ball up again and she flicks it out to that far side to Anna Patton. And Arsenal now getting a little bit more possession back following a rather shaky 5 or 10 minutes there, either side of the goal from FC Koge. But now Arsenal again looking to try and get this fourth goal. That's a nice touch. Jordan Nobbs now on the edge of the penalty area. She did help to create that third goal, of course, for Caitlin Ford. Now Miedemeier on this near side flicks it through, looking for Jordan Nobbs again, but again the defence is across. And the ball's gone out for a throw to Arsenal on this near side. And there's going to be 2 more substitutions from the Danish side. It's going to be coming on very soon. But anyway, Boy there plays the ball across to Leah Williamson. We're now coming in towards the final 10 minutes here in Denmark. Boy's coming forward now, plays it to the near side to Viv Miedemeier. Again, she's quite deep to get the ball. It comes back to Boy again now. Can Arsenal breach this defence again? Get a fourth goal. It is full of goals, this team. But we've... oh, that's a lovely little turn there by Kim Little. The ball falls to Beth Mead. Was that handball? She flicked the ball through. The referee says no, but Beth Mead's won it back anyway over on that far side. this could be a dangerous moment now for Arsenal. She tried to pull the ball back to Jordan Nobbs, but there was two defenders able to get the ball clear. And they can make the substitutions now. Can Koge is Kramer's coming on, number 20, and number 5's coming on as well. Ariana Romeo, the Mexican. Not quite sure who's going off. Number 19 is going off. Actually, that's number 10, so it's going off. Pokorny, the goal scorer. Historic goal for Koge, of course, their first ever goal in the Champions League. She is now going off. Really well taken goal that was. And it is going to be Romero coming on for her. And also number 20 is coming on as well, which is Cornelia Kramer. And they're the two substitutes there. And also going off was number 19, who is, actually, I don't know who number 19 is. Oh, it was Signe McVarden. There you go. So there are your substitutions for Koge. We've sorted that out for you. And they'll be playing for these last 8.5 minutes. Terry says they're taking back control again. Yeah, we sort of have done. They had a bit of head of steam going, didn't they, Koge? And it was looking, I wouldn't say it was looking dicey, but it was certainly not looking anywhere near as comfortable as it had done. But we have regained a little bit more control again now. And let's hope that we can push on and get this fourth goal. Would be nice, wouldn't it? We are there to the last 8 minutes of normal time. There wasn't any stoppage time at the end of the first half, but I'm guessing there will be a brief period of stoppage time in the second half, mainly for the substitutions. There hasn't really been any injuries or anything like that. Arsenal have completed 619 passes and Koge just 112, which kind of shows how this game's gone, but it is only 3-1. That's a ball there played out to this near side to Caitlin Ford, who's played well tonight, got a goal as well. She does win the throw, plays it short to Jordan Nobbs on this left-hand side for Arsenal. She plays it back to Simone Boy and she switches it across to Leah Williamson and on to Anna Patton. Arsenal have gone from left to right now in this move. Comes back to Leah Williamson. They might be coming back the other way now. Simone Boy, she's got Katie McCabe outside of it. Instead, she goes forward through the centre. It's a nice little ball to Miedemar. She tries to flick it through towards Jordan Nobbs. It didn't quite come off. But now Caitlin Ford's got Katie McCabe outside. She dinks across towards the far post. It's headed away by a Koge defender, but only as far as Miedemar. And then Leah Walty, Arsenal keeping up the pressure again now. And a pattern over on that far side, plays the ball up the line. But it goes out for a throw to Arsenal. Beth Mead there was just, looked like she may have been fouled actually by the defender there, Isabella Oblaz, but instead it's going to be a throw to Arsenal instead, which Anna Patton is going to take. It's over on the far side in line with the penalty area. She throws it back up the line to Leah Williamson. She plays it back to Boy. Arsenal just trying to manage this game now. I think we're quite happy to see this out for 3-1, which would be a great 3 points. Michael says there, Leah Williamson is irreplaceable. She certainly is. I think she's been one of the most consistent players in the country this season. There's no doubt about that. She's been fantastic. Now Arsenal coming forward again. Katie McCabe curls across towards the far post. It's going to fall to Jordan Nobbs. Another great save by the goalkeeper, this time with her legs. Again, she's made 6 or 7 great saves in this game. And she's just made another one there to deny Jordan Nobbs. Nobbs again with the ball. She finds McCabe. Now she switches it out to this near side to Caitlin Ford. Caitlin Ford goes past the defender inside the penalty. Caitlin Ford going to get another goal. She pulls it back across the area. It's a goal. It is a goal there. It's a first Arsenal goal for Anna Patton. Lovely finish that was as well, actually. Brilliant goal. Caitlin Ford did really, really well there with that run. She found Anna Patton and a nice first-time finish into the top of the net. It's been a good night for the two for fullbacks tonight for Arsenal. And it is a first goal for Anna Patton for Arsenal women. Brilliant as well. And Karen says that Anna Patton, yeah, it was a brilliant play actually from Caitlin Ford. A lovely finish. The goalkeeper's played well, but again, she could do nothing about that. Brilliant from Caitlin Ford and a lovely, lovely finish. As Terry says there, 4-1. Indeed, it is 4-1. And I say a great goal as well. It was. That goes up there with that first goal as well. I thought lovely first time finish from Anna Patton, her first goal as well. It does make it 4-1 and fully deserved as well. And Arsenal now knocking the ball around, and that's definitely knocked the wind out of the Koge sails. I say they did have their tails up for a bit. They got a goal back, but any hope of a comeback has soon been extinguished by that there. Karen says their goal has been immense. I know she has. She's been amazing. I mean, some of them saves have been incredible, and it could have easily been a lot more. We could have easily doubled our goal tally quite comfortably. But anyway, I'm sure we'll all settle for 4-1, take the 3 points, come back to London, ready to face these next week as well, when I'm sure we will be able to win again. So Arsenal get in possession. Jordan Nobbs, she's had a good game, maybe deserves a goal herself actually. But anyway, Williamson now plays the ball into player of the moment, Anna Patton, with a great goal that she just scored. That will give her some great confidence as well. Another young player in this Arsenal team. They've certainly been getting plenty of opportunities, some of these young players, haven't they? We've got a comment there from Kungu Simon. Says, thank you for the commentary. We appreciate it. No problem at all. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like as well. We do cover all the Arsenal women's games on this channel. And we'll be doing the Arsenal Women's Show on Friday as well at 7:30. And then, of course, a watch-along from the Tottenham game, an North London derby on Saturday at lunchtime. It's going to be a big game now, a good game. Looking forward to that. Now, Beth Mead down this far side. She's got into the penalty. Beth Mead, can she get a cross in? She's beating the defender. Has he gone out for a corner? I didn't know. It's a goal kick. It did come off Beth Mead. Looked like she was going to create another goal, but she wasn't quite able to do it there. And the ball did bounce off her for a goal kick to Koge. And the Patton will be thinking about that goal for a long time yet. Her first appearance in the Champions League and her first goal. And a great goal it was as well. Great moment for her. And given that it sealed the victory. But Koge coming forward again, actually, maybe looking to try and get another consolation goal. They did get one earlier, which was a well-taken goal if it was a mistake. Oh, this is good play, actually, from Katie McCabe, striding forward for Arsenal. She finds Kim Little and Jordan Nobbs now in midfield. We're into the last 2 minutes of normal time. There may be a minute or two added on, probably not much more than that. And it's going to give Arsenal these big 3 points to take a second in the group, 3 points ahead of Hoffenheim. And that'll put us in control. If we can win next week as well against the same opposition, we'll be in a really strong position in the group. 3 points clear off Hoffenheim, who are now down in third place. Miedemeier there pings the ball over to the far side to Beth Mead. That's a good first touch from Beth Mead inside the penalty. She's going to get a goal. Oh, she's gone a bit wide. She comes back. A shot comes in. It is 5. That's a brilliant finish. That one is. That's Jordan Nobbs. She gets the goal she deserves. It was Beth Mead with yet another assist. Miedemeier with the ball to her. Beth Mead pulled it back. She did really well. And it was a finish from Jordan Nobbs. Most of these goals have come a bit late in this game now for Arsenal, but we've definitely deserved them. You can't say we haven't. 5-1 it is, and absolutely brilliant. Let's say 3 goals now in the final sort of closing stages for Arsenal in this game. That was Beth Mead did really well. A little flick back to Jordan Nobbs and she put it across the goalkeeper in to the far post. And that is 5-1. Brilliant stuff from Arsenal. And that seals the victory now for definite. There was very little doubt anyway, and it's definitely been sealed now. It is 5-1. Oh, I forgot to update that for you. There you go. It is 5-1. Terry says there, yeah, 5-1. Tom says, what a goal. Yeah, there's been a few goals. They're making another substitution now. Caruso's going off and Horniman's coming on for the Danish team. And Karen says there, the Jordan Bear, indeed, a lovely goal that was. There's been some good goals tonight, actually, hasn't there, from Arsenal? And there is going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time, which we've just moved into now. This has been an impressive performance when you think Barcelona only won here 2-0. I think Koge have enjoyed their night against Arsenal. And they've put in a lot of effort, they have, the Danish team. We've just had the quality in the end, and some brilliant goals and some brilliant finishing has given us the victory, which has been fully deserved as well. So, yeah, fantastic stuff from Arsenal. And we are now into those 3 minutes of stoppage time. And Colin said there, who could be woman of the match? Everybody playing well. No, indeed, everybody has played well. There's been a lot of standout performances. And Michael says, Arsenal making us proud. Indeed, the women always tend to make us proud, don't they? Looking at a player of the match, it has been a tough one, actually. There's been some good performances. I think Caitlin Fall's played well. She's got a goal and an assist. I think Jordan Nobbs has played well. She's got a goal and an assist as well. Those two are certainly in the running. I thought Nikita Paris worked hard when she was on, took her goal well as well. It's been good performances. Leah Williamson again at the back. I think if I had to give it to anybody tonight, I think I'll probably go for Jordan Nobbs. I just think she's been all action in midfield, and just getting that goal there at the end maybe just tops it off for her. I think she deserved that goal. But Caitlin Fall certainly ran her close. I think she's had a really good game tonight as well. Got herself a goal and that assist as well. So, yeah, between those two, but I would probably just give it to Jordan Nobbs, perhaps. But, yeah, they've all played well, and they all deserve a lot of credit because it's a difficult pitch, a difficult place to come. It's cold, and we've put in a really good performance and totally dominated this game. Yes, one or two little mistakes there once we'd gone 3-0 up, conceded the goal. We had an opportunity. We gifted them before, didn't we? A couple of mistakes, but overall, it's been a good, solid, professional performance. Again, the squad have got a good run out, good use of the substitutes. Give some people a rest, give others a few more minutes as well. So, yeah, it's been a brilliant night, actually. And we're just 30 seconds away now from sealing this great 3 points with a 5-1 victory, maybe even get another goal. Miedemeier, she finds Katie McCabe down his left-hand side. Katie McCabe gets past the defender into the penalty area. Great run from Katie McCabe. Is it going to be 6? She pulled the ball back looking for Jordan Nobbs. Again, a defender was in the way. Leah Walty now finds Miedemeier. She'd love to get a goal in this game. Not quite been her night, but she has won a free kick. This will probably be the last action of this game. A free kick on the edge of the box. It's actually a similar position from where we scored that first goal, actually. Just to the other side, the opposite side. Miedemeier gets to her feet there. It was a bit of a bad challenge on her, actually. But anyway, we've got an opportunity here to get a 6th goal with what will probably be the final kick of the game. Steph Catley's not on to take this one, of course, but it is more probably suited to a right-footed player anyway. Jordan Nobbs maybe fancies this. Katie McCabe's over it as well. I don't know if Miedemeier maybe wants it. It's short to Miedemeier. Oh, dear, that's gone high and wide over the bar. And there goes the full-time whistle. They wanted to get Miedemeier a goal there at the end. It didn't quite happen, but it didn't matter. It has finished. HG Koge 1, Arsenal women 5. Dominant performance from Arsenal. And as Terry says there in the chat, 5-1 isn't flattering. Imagine if their keeper hadn't played a blinder. Exactly. We could have been looking at double figures. She's made at least 5 or 6 good saves, hasn't she? Kaylin Marchi in goal for Koge. Brilliant performance from her. And I thought Koge gave a decent account of themselves, considering, their first ever time in the Champions League. Brilliant stuff from them as well. You have to give them credit. They did take their goal well, even though it was a mistake. But, of course, we have run out comfortable winners in the end in front of a lot of travelling Arsenal fans as well. Really good support from Arsenal. Good stuff that was as well. And Karen says, a great match on a try. So, exactly, the pitch wasn't easy, was it? It was a difficult surface. And, we got the job done. Terry says, well done, the Arsenal girls. Michael says, enjoyed the call. Thank you. No worries at all. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget to please subscribe if you haven't done so and give it a like as well. And, of course, don't forget the Arsenal Women's Show on Friday. And, of course, coverage of the North London Derby on Saturday as well. So, brilliant night that. Great stuff. and it has finished in a 5-1 victory, which was very, very nice to see. So the Arsenal women made it 2 wins out of 3 in the group stage of the Champions League this season with this impressive 5-1 victory away at Koge in Denmark. Arsenal dominated really from start to finish. Had it not been for a performance from the Koge goalkeeper, Kylan McCabe, it would have been 8, 9 or 10 goals from Arsenal. Dominated completely. We could have took a lead after 15 minutes. Nikita Paris was brought down in the penalty area and she took the penalty herself, but that was the first of many saves from the American goalkeeper for Koge. Kept it at 0-0, although she could do nothing about the opening goal, scored by Steph Catley after 22 minutes. It was a free kick on the edge of the box. Again, it was Paris who was fouled, and Catley curled a free kick into the top corner to give us a fully deserved 1-0 lead. We could have scored a few more in the first half. The goalkeeper again denied Miedema's header as well, but it was only half time at the break. However, in the second half, we did get the second goal just after the hour mark, and it was Nikita Paris finally gets a goal. She's had a frustrating time recently, but she did get a goal tonight. It was a shot from the edge of the box that from Frida Manham. She took a good touch, Nikita Paris, turned well and fired into the bottom corner. That made it 2-0. And then soon afterwards, it was Caitlin Ford got her goal. Jordan Nobbs' shot from the edge of the box, came back off the crossbar, and Caitlin Ford headed home. It looked as though that was going to be it, that it was going to be a nice, comfortable victory, but a mistake at the back from Catley did lead to a goal back for the host, their first ever goal in the Champions League. It was an American who scored that goal for them. But Arsenal managed to seal the victory in the end. 2 late goals gave Arsenal the 5-1 victory. Anna Patton, who had come on as a substitute, scored her first ever goal for the club. Good work from Caitlin Ford down the left-hand side. A lovely first-time finish from Anna Patton over the goalkeeper. And then in the very last minute, Jordan Nobbs got the goal. Her performance deserved. It was a ball from Miedema out to the right-hand side to Beth Mead, who'd also come off the bench. And she just flicked it back into the path of Nobbs, who drilled it across the goalkeeper again to make the final score. Koge 1, Arsenal 5. It could have been a lot more if it wasn't for the goalkeeper. So we've got a 3-point lead now on Hoffenheim in second place. We play this same opposition next week at home. 3 points there will put us in a great position in this group. So good performance tonight. Difficult conditions, cold, artificial pitch, difficult night. But Arsenal come out on top, fully deserved as well. We've won 5-1 and we move on to the return fixture next week. So yeah, brilliant stuff that from Arsenal. Great win, and yeah, great stuff indeed. And he says there, fantastic evening away. Indeed, it was. I can say once again, I hate watch-alongs except yours. You make it feel like I'm there with a group of fans. Good work. No, thank you very much. Thank you for your support of the channel. I'm pleased that you enjoy it. And hopefully we'll see you again on Friday for the women's show, and also, of course, on Saturday for the watch-along of the Tottenham game. Tom says there, great show. No, thanks, mate. Thanks for your support. Terry there says spot on to Karen. Yeah, thanks, Terry, again for tuning in. Rajandra saw the goals from the review. No, yeah, good. It was a good performance, wasn't it? Good win in the end. Enjoyed that. It's always nice to see a victory like that, and another 5 goals for this team. They can't stop scoring, can they? And you think of the players that we rested from the starting lineup as well. I mean, it just goes to show, doesn't it, what a squad we've got this season. Exciting times. And yeah, we need to keep going, don't we? Big game at the weekend, as I say. So yeah, loads of stuff to look forward to. So yeah, thanks to all you guys in the chat. Some great comments there. Terry, Vijandra, Tom, Karen, of course, Andy as well, Michael, Collins as well, and Simon earlier on. There was loads of people in the chat. Sentiment FC, thanks to all you guys. Gary as well earlier. Bashir as well. Lots of people in the chat tonight, actually. It's been busy. Thanks for you guys as well. You help make the show what it is. I could do it on my own, just chatting away, but it would be better. It's better with you guys in the chats to talk about it as well. Randy says, thanks. No, thank you, mate, for watching. Regina says, I hope they will get better and match Barcelona at the Emirates. Yeah, let's hope so. Regina says, great show. No, thanks again for your support. Again, another one of you guys who gives good support to the channel. Really do appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, if you're around on Friday, that'll be my next show live Friday, 7:30, the Arsenal women's show. We'll have the usual guys on talking about the West Ham game, good victory there. This game, another good victory as well. and we'll of course be looking ahead to the North London derby, and of course the return fixture against Koge next week as well. So loads on that show on Friday at 7:30. Please tune in for that, and then of course Saturday lunchtime, the North London derby. Fantastic stuff. Or we do a watch along of that as well. 1:30 kickoff. I'll go live at that about 1:15. Udako says they're honestly boring game, not good enough. Need to increase the creativity against Barcelona, need better defending. I mean, I think that's a bit harsh if I'm totally honest. I thought it was a good game. I enjoyed it. The pitch doesn't help. You're never going to get the fast flowing football that you get on grass on a pitch like that, which didn't really help. I thought we played well. Yes, we switched off defensively a few times. Totally agree with you there. We will need to defend a lot better against Barcelona, but I feel on the Emirates pitch, I think we'll see a much better game. Definitely. So, but yeah, we got the job done. Barcelona only scored 2 goals here, so we've done well tonight. Terry says, great job again, Richard. See you the weekend for the North London derby. Yeah, mate, thanks a lot. I look forward to seeing you then. And Karen says, see you Friday. Yeah, look forward to that. On Friday, of course, the women's show is going to be good stuff on there. So yeah, brilliant. I'll say thanks a lot to all you guys for watching. Thanks for all your comments as well. If you are new here, you haven't maybe found the channel before, please consider subscribing. We do cover the Arsenal women here, as you can see, and also the men as well. Loads and loads of great stuff on the channel. Please check out some of the older videos as well on the channel. You can see the sort of stuff that we do and the sort of coverage that we give. And I hope you're all enjoying it. Regina says the pitch did not help us as the girls not used to the pitch. Exactly, yeah, I thought it was difficult. But still 5-2, yeah, 5-1. Gary says, great show. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for your support, mate, as always. And Imperative Views in the chat there. Love to watch along. No, thank you very much. Appreciate your support as well. I'm sure I'll see you Friday in the chat as well for the women's show you're usually in. So we look forward to that one. And yeah, I say thanks for everybody for watching. And Regenda says there, see you Friday. I hope so as well. Be good to see you in the chat again. And yeah, another good result for the Arsenal women, isn't it? All these wins piling up, all the goals piling up. It's exciting times. Yeah, it was difficult conditions tonight. Let's bear that in mind as well. But we got the job done. Brilliant performance. Some great goals as well. The pick of them for me, I'll probably go for Anna Patton just because it was her first ever goal. What a way to get it. But again, Catley's was her first goal as well. And that was a brilliant free kick, wasn't it? It was all good goals, actually, wasn't they, in their own way. And it was great for Jordan to get one at the end as well. So, yeah, brilliant stuff from the Arsenal women. It's finished Koge 1, Arsenal 5. We are now 3 points clear of Hoffenheim in second place in the group behind Barcelona. And let's hope we can get this job done and qualify for the knockout stage, which would be fantastic. Imperative View says there's Steph for me. Yeah, it's good that we've got so many good goals to choose from in one game, isn't it? Yeah, that was a great free kick, top corner. You can't really argue with it. I just loved Anna Patton's goal. It was a great team move. Great play from Caitlin Ford and a lovely finish. So, but yeah, Steph's goal was brilliant as well. And I say I thought all the goals were good actually. Nikita took her goal well, didn't she? And I say Caitlin took her goal well, didn't she? The one that hit the bar and she headed it in. So great stuff there. But Regina says great goals, especially the free kick. Yeah, okay, we'll give it to Steph then. I'll give it to Steph then. I was going to say Anna Patton. Sorry, Anna. I liked your goal, but everybody else wants to give it to Steph. So there we go. But it doesn't matter. It was all good goals. And it's great that we got 5 and we have got the job done. 3 points in the bag. And I'm sure we'll be able to get the 3 points next week as well, all being well. And I say that'll put us in a really, really great position, won't it, for moving forward into the hopefully into knockout stage. But I say we've still got some really big games to come before we get to that point, haven't we? So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, thanks to all you guys for watching as always. Everything else. Regina says, what happened to Viv? She's not in good form lately. No, I mean, she's been rested because I think maybe last season, the Olympics, she hasn't had much break. And I think maybe she just needs to work her way back. She was on fire at the start of the season and maybe she's run out of steam a little bit. And she wasn't quite on her game today. I don't think that pitch helped her, to be honest. But at least she's got 90 minutes in her legs now. And hopefully we'll see the benefit of that at the weekend against Tottenham. I'm sure she'll bang in 3 or 4 against them as usual, which will be nice. And Regina says it was the one that started her scoring. Yeah, it was. The first goal was always important. A great finish it was as well. So, yeah, okay, we'll give it to Steph. We'll give her that because she did play well, apart from that mistake, of course, for their goal. But we'll let her off that tonight because we've got to win. So yeah, brilliant. So thanks for all you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like before you leave. That would be much appreciated. I'll see you Friday at 7:30 for the Arsenal Women's Show and then Saturday at 1:15 for the North London derby. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Let's get it right. It's at Tottenham's ground, isn't it? hive. So that's going to be good. And Bashir says, yes, already 5. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, brilliant stuff there from Arsenal. So, brilliant stuff from you guys in the chat as well. So, thank you very much for your support. I will see you Friday. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the week and enjoy the rest of your evening as well. I'm sure you will. And, of course, as always, come on, you Gunners. Good win tonight, girls. Absolutely brilliant. And I will see you all on Friday. And Virginia says, bye, mate. Speak to you soon. Take it easy, everyone, and we will see you very, very soon. Ta-ra.